lot going for them. Loughrea looking to win the second title in a row. Turlough trying to breach a gap of 40 years.
Conditions will be a factor tonight. I mean, the pitch looks in splendid condition, as we were saying ahead of the first game, but the breeze is a factor. We can see it out here in pitch level, and throw in the lights.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot darker, obviously, when the game throws in at 7:30. There's a big breeze blowing down the field, so it'll be interesting to see who has that wind in that first half. You need to make maximum use of it, and it's crucial. We've seen it in the quarterfinals. We saw 3 of the teams who had the wind, I think, in the first half winning their games. So it will be interesting to see who has that wind in this first half, and do they make the best use of it, because it is significant in here, as it generally is in Pearse Stadium. I think the teams know it as well, and they know the pitch. They wouldn't anticipate there would be a wind in here, and it's a big one this evening.
And we know the results of the first game now, but I mean, for the 4 teams that came in here this evening, a lot of clubs have swapped with them. This is where you want to be, isn't it? Yeah, this is where you want to be. You want to be in the county semi-finals. It's in Pearse Stadium. It's a new venture, as we said previously, for the county board. It'll be interesting to see what they take out of it from tonight's games. But we're looking forward to a big game here between Turloughmore and Loughrea, and the portents are it's going to be a good one. There shouldn't be a whole lot between them, and may the best team win. We look forward to bringing to you live on Stream Sport in association with Galway GATV and Galway BFM. That's Turloughmore against Loughrea.
And you're all very welcome here to Pearse Stadium, and West Pearse Stadium, for the County Senior Hurling Championship semi-final between the county champions Loughrea taking on Turloughmore in what we hope will be an entertaining encounter. And Cyril Farrell joins me here. But Cyril, before we go through the two teams, it's very wet. We anticipated there'd be rain, but it's fairly coming down now.
Yeah, it's fairly coming down now. There's a wind blowing from we'll call it the town into the Salt Hill things, which is unusual here now. But there is a nice heavy kind of a mist blowing into the lads that's Finnan, Boher and the Traw on that side. It hadn't much bearing in the first game. Thomas has had it. The crowd played against the first half, only 4 down, but well beaten in the end. I suppose the big difference in that game was the way the forwards of St Thomas were able to open up the backs of Crowell and get goals. That was the big difference. Good game of hurling. Some people played very well, but it was hard enough to play. But this now, the ground will be slippy, Niall, because it is raining fairly heavy. Maybe it'll blow away a bit, and be interesting who takes the breeze. But two teams that know another inside out really between all the league games they play, all the underage games. Be very involved at underage, but Turlough and Loughrea in a competition at the end of the competition to be thereabouts the whole time. Be interested to see how it goes. Loughrea haven't been hitting the high spots yet this year, but they're due to strike and they have a forward like that the forward line that have the envy of most teams in the county, all kind of ex-county players or even future county players in it. Now Turlough are a team around for a good while, young I suppose really, but they have a lot of experience and they have a lot of talent, and every year you're kind of saying, when is it going to be their year? Now this could be the year as well, but it'll be interesting to see how the likes of Johnny Cohen and in the full back line, he's kind of dominating the whole time. Himself and Hooban are in there, 2 hardy boys. If they get on top, usually Loughrea play well, but if they don't, anything could happen.
Yeah, anything could happen here. It's the county championship semi-final. We'll go through the two teams. We'll start with the current county champions at the moment. They are Loughrea, of course. In goal for Loughrea, number 1 is Garrod Lucknan. The full back line is number 2, Paul Hooban. Number 3 is Johnny Cohn, and 4 is Kieran Hanrahan. The half back line for Loughrea is number 5, Brian Carey, 6, Shane Morgan, and number 7 is Joseph Mooney. The midfield pairing wearing number 8 is Ian Hanrahan, who's the team captain, and number 9, Cullen Killeen. The half forward line wearing 10 is Cayman Killeen, number 11 is Tiernan Killeen, and number 12 is Jamie Ryan. And the full forward line, 13, Anthony Burns, 14, Darren Shaughnessy, and into the team wearing number 23 is Vince Morgan, who comes in after a good showing in the quarter final when he came on as a sub against Clarenbridge. The Turloughmore team down to my left, they have Darragh Walsh in goal, a full back line of number 2, Ronan Burke, 3, Brian Connolly, and number 4, Dan Loftus. The half back line is number 5, Killian Traers, 6 is Dahi Burke, and 7 is Barry McDonough. The midfield pairing is number 8, Tom Quirk, and number 9, Darragh Whelan. The half forward line wearing number 10 is Conor Walsh, wearing number 11 is Jamie Holland, and wearing number 12 is Killian Whelan. And the inside line wearing number 13 is Sean O'Hanlon, 14 is Barry Callanan, and wearing number 15 is Sean Loftus. So they're the two teams that line out today. The referee is in the middle of the park. Carol Wade, of course, 10 years ago, he was on the Sarsfields team that won the county final. They beat Crowell that day. So he has his county medal in his pocket. A good forward in his day. Played for Galway, of course, as well in the past. But I suppose so far, this is the biggest game, Cyril, he'll be officiating so far in his young refereing career.
Yeah, he's kind of starting off. He's one of the new kids on the block, and like he looks slim and trim. Like was a very good hurler himself, very good sharp forward. Like they'd like to wish his father Benny the best of luck as well. Like he had a bit of an accident with a cow or something, so like hopefully he'll be all right. But this guy was very good hurler, and as you say, it's a big match for him. But like to be fair, Niall, the championship fight is well fought. Like it's gone very, very fair. Teams have gone very, very clean. It wasn't a bad stroke in any of the matches last weekend or this weekend. The last few weekends, and you'd imagine when you step up that to be kind of more bruising, but it wasn't really. Like it's all about getting to the ball and getting to action, and maybe kind of short hand passing. And it isn't the conditions this evening now don't lend itself to that, but that's the way the teams are at the moment. And like Vince Morgan is getting his big chance there too for Loughrea. He's been a kind of a good star coming through. Played very well the last day came on. He takes over from Loftus, who's only coming back from injury. But Loughrea forwards, like, they look good. But Turlough, you'd imagine, like, the Turloughmore, like, they have to come sooner or later, and this is a big one for them.
They have got two county finals in the past, or the recent past, I should say. They've beaten Loughrea, incidentally, in both of those semi-finals, so they should have a bit of confidence from that perspective.
Yeah, like, and in the league matches, there'll be nothing in it, but you know yourself, the stakes are high. Loughrea would love to put, people forget, Niall, that Loughrea are the champions, like, and they'd love to put, it's great to be champions, they have to put it back to back. They haven't really clicked yet this year, but like, they're saying, like, now is the hour to click if they're going to do it.
And I suppose the way they finished against Clarenbridge, significant as well.
Yeah, very significant. Like, even the day before, Niall, against Crowell, they were down 13 points in the second half against the Strong Breeze. They wound up only beaten 3 or 4, so they did fight back into it.
Now, I think we'll take the rendition of our Anaveen prior to the start of this Senior Hurling Championship semi-final. It's Turloughmore to my left, it's Loughrea to my right. The crowd are getting up off their seats, ready to go here in West Pier Stadium on this Sunday evening, or this Saturday evening, I should say. So we're now going to take the rendition of our Anaveen prior to the start of the second of the Galway Senior Hurling Championship semi-finals. Yeah, there you have the rendition of our Anaveen. Loughrea have the wind in the first half, Cyril. It'll be interesting to see what Turlough will employ here. Will they have the +1 in defence? I know they like to get Dahi Burke into that +1 position. Yeah. Probably something they need to do against that wind in the first half.
Yeah, it's a strong breeze now. It isn't a little light breeze. It's strong.
Yeah, the ball is in, the game is on. Possible free there to Loughrea in the early stages. Cullen Caneen was on the ground, but a battle and a stalemate situation right out here in front of us, and it's going to be a free indeed to Turloughmore. The ball is won by Dara Whelan in the middle of the field. He's had a fine campaign, for Turloughmore. And it's going to be a free out, and it's Dahi Burke, the centre half back, who's going to take the free for Turloughmore. Will he be interested in going for a score here? He won't.
I don't think he will.
Right inside towards the full forward line. The ball is going to break over the head of Conor Walsh, and Loughrea's Kieran Hanrahan goes back there to sweep up in defence. Hanrahan loses possession. Goal scoring opportunity straight away for Turloughmore. That's going to be a penalty, is it?
Yeah,
it's going to be a free in anyway, and a free into Turloughmore, and a chance here for Turlough to go in front in the early stages of the game, Cyril.
Yeah, it's he was kind of cutting in, and there could have been even a bigger one than that, but they had to pull him down, like. So this should be a tap over for Conor Welsh. A nice one to get early on, like kind of well within his range, and not too far out, but 2 or 3 yards, a little bit to the left of the goals, but he's well capable in this over and should give Turloughmore the lead. Yeah,
it should be a scoreable opportunity here for Conor Walsh, the top scorer for Turloughmore in the championship. A chance for him to put his side into an early lead here in this county championship semi-final, and Conor Walsh has put the ball straight between the posts. It's the opening score of the county championship semi-final, and Turlough will be happy with that. They lead by a point to no score.
It'll be interesting to see now, Niall, where this puck out goes to.
Garage Loughnane takes the puck puck out. He goes over towards the far side of the field. There's a number of players on both sides going up for it, and it's taken out of the air by Dahi Burke, the centre half back. Plays it inside towards Conor Walsh, who's out in front of his man, and Kieran Hanrahan and Walsh could be a good battle today as the ball is picked up by Shane Morgan over there. He sprays it over to the far side of the field, and Loughrea come on the attack. Good ball inside, looking for Anthony Burns, the goal scorer the last day. Breaks off Burns and Vince Morgan trying to pick up the ball for Loughrea, but Turlough have numbers back there. One of those is Sean O'Hanlon. The ball breaks back into the Turloughmore full back line, and Ronan Burke decides to go back to the goalkeeper, and Dara Walsh is in possession. Dara is coolness personified, gets the ball out towards Dan Loftus, who's put under pressure there from the puck out, and eventually it's overturned. It's a scoreable opportunity for Darren Shaughnessy. It's a point for Darren Shaughnessy. The sides are level, a point apiece.
That should have been cleared. See, Niall, and even like this with the wind and the rain howling, them sharp passes are looking for trouble. Looking at the Loughrea full back line, you know, like Hanrahan is a kind of a top corner back, great pace, has a great year last year, and Loughrea want him playing well again.
Point apiece. The ball is pucked over to this side of the field. Jamie Holland tries to win possession ahead of Joe Mooney. He tries to kick the ball forward, but it's picked up by Tiernan Killeen, who goes back to Joseph Mooney. Mooney's engulfed by three Turloughmore men there. He tries to get away from them. He tries to hand pass the ball off towards Ian Hanrahan, the team captain. He's on the ground. There'll be a lot of players on the ground because the conditions are difficult out there. Cullen Killeen trying to pick the ball up. Tom Kirk comes in to help from a Turloughmore viewpoint, but Loughrea have possession. Back to Shane Morgan. He's a good striker from long range. He's going for the score, and he launches it in towards the goals, but it's going to go wide. It's the first wide of the day, and Cyril, I suppose the conditions are difficult out there now.
It's tough now, to be fair, like, because don't you know, like, the grass is wet on top. Like, you know, the pitch is in great condition, but like there's howling wind, and the rain is sleeting into, we'll say, Turloughmore's face, defending the Salt Hill end. You know, if they can stay in the game early on, but anything could happen. It's a greasy ball. It's tough on goalies.
Loughrea win the puck out, and eventually it's cleared down the field looking for Darren Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy in a race position with Ronan Burke, the cornerback. Shaughnessy has got a point. His father, of course, is part of the Turloughmore management team, which would have been an interesting thing.
Well, he's a young lad called Jack Shaughnessy, and he's a very good hurler. Like, he's a minor, like, he will be a senior in time, but lucky enough he's on the Loughrea team. He's kind of divided loyalty, like, you know, but sort of when you take a job, that's the way it is, and it was always bound to happen, because they are two very good teams. They're bound to be at the tail end of it somewhere. Yeah,
I'm not quite sure what was said in the breakfast table in the Shaughnessy household this week, with Darren playing for Loughrea and his father Nigel part of the Turloughmore management team, but it's Ronan Burke who's injured over on the far side of the field. The vastly experienced Ronan Burke, of course, has played for Turloughmore now for many, many years.
He'd be a loss now, Niall, if he's gone, because he's a regular cornerback. He knows how to play there.
Of course, they're without Matthew Tarpey as well, a guy who got injured a couple of months back as well. He's out for Turloughmore for the remainder of the year.
Got a bad injury, knee injury, I think. Like, you know, good hurler, could play midfield, can play anywhere really.
The wind and the rain here in Pearse Stadium. It's a pity, Cyril, because it's a new venture from Galway GA, putting these games under lights. It's a pity it's turned into a very wet evening.
Yeah, well, like the lights, like they're great lights and they look well, but you know, I still think, in my opinion, but it doesn't count, I would never see hurling really under lights, because it's meant for maybe football or rugby or soccer, but not hurling. But look, they're as good as you're going to get. It's a brand new venture that is clear. But like any lights, you're going to have shadows. I mean, it goes up real high. You're going to have to search for it somewhere, but that's the way it is. Yeah,
Rona Burke seems to be okay. The St. Thomas's team, we can see them coming up here right out in front of us. They're back in the county final. They were impressive, sir. 4 goals against Galway.
Yeah, they got the goal. They got the rest last year and back to themselves again. Like, again, when they got the chances, the big thing was, and they got them, they stuck them, and they were capable of finding that. They're very good now at the stick passes, 30, 40, 50 yards with a stick. It isn't a little sharp pass. They're spinning them hard and very good at it.
Ronan Burke is okay.
Them.
Yeah, Ronan Burke is okay. It's going to be a free out to Dara Walsh and to Turloughmore, a point apiece. 5 minutes into this game, Dara Walsh takes the free. He goes long with that one over to the far side of the field. His brother goes up for the ball. The ball breaks down towards Jamie Holland, who tries to pick it up. It's hard to see the ball over on the far side of the field, but Loughrea have it. And Shane Morgan comes out of defence. Indeed, it's Kieran Hanrahan out towards a Tiernan Killeen. Tiernan Killeen with a ball inside towards Anthony Burns, who's in front of his man. But good defensive play there by Daniel Loftus. Got the hurl in away from Anthony Burns. He loses possession though. Burns tries to pick it up. Jamie Ryan is also there, but Turlough have it with Daniel Loftus bursting out of defence. Gets it off to Dahi Burke. He's got a support player. That support player is Sean O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon comes inside Kieran Hanrahan, and Sean O'Hanlon is soloing forward, the number 13 for Turloughmore. He needs support. He has support in Barry Callan. Callan is going to get there ahead of Paul Hooban. Callan will go down on the ball. He's had a good campaign for Turloughmore, has Barry Callan this year. He's on the ball. He's going to go up for a score off the left hand side. It'd be a great score by Barry Callan if he can put it over the bar, and Barry Callan has put it over the bar. Great point for Barry Callan in tough conditions. 2 points to 1.
Yeah, came back on his favourite left side, made a good score. I thought he was going to square it back around the square out to the 21, but didn't. Took it himself. 2 scores to 1. Here come Loughrea.
Yeah, the ball is out towards the middle of the field again, and it's Cullen Killeen who's in position. Cullen Killeen goes for the score, and this is a chance to score. It is, and Cullen Killeen puts it over the bar. That's 2 points apiece. Good score by Cullen Killeen there. Sides level, 2 points apiece. I may have said that this is going to be a puck out. I may have said that Nigel was actually Darren's father. He's actually his uncle, of course.
His uncle, but
That ball is pucked out over towards the far side of the field. Of course, Phelim is the father of Darren as that ball breaks in the middle of the field. Loughrea onto it again, 2 points apiece. Inside towards the aforementioned Darren Shaughnessy. He's going to take on his man. 2 points apiece. The score at the moment. Darren Shaughnessy has the ball for Loughrea. Comes inside his man. He's going to go for a score. Here's a nice point by Darren Shaughnessy. It is a nice point by Darren Shaughnessy. He's got 2 good scores from play, and that puts Loughrea 3 points to 2 in front.
Yeah, playing lovely. They had a quiet game the last time for his standards, like, and Killeen came good for them, like, so he's after opening up with 2 good scores now.
Darragh Walsh takes the puck out. He goes over towards this side of the field. Jamie Ryan goes up for his side. The ball breaks though. Breaks into the path of Darragh Whelan, the speedster for Turloughmore. He's taken on his man. He's on an advantage here, surely. He's fouled there by Kieran Hanrahan. And that's going to be an advantage. The game is still going ahead. Turloughmore have a goal scoring opportunity. Killeen Whelan goes for the goal. It's blocked out though. And it's caught by Garrod Loughnane. But the Turloughmore are appealing. They should have got the free there. The advantage didn't really come to them. Yeah, and there was a tap over free really for Conor Walsh. The referee gave more of an advantage.
Dahi is out here in his own.
Dahi's in position. Dahi plays the ball right across the field looking for Whelan again. Loughrea try to get the numbers back there. They do, and one of them is Cayman Killeen. Cayman is in position. Is he going to look for the brother? He's not. He's going to go in towards the full forward line looking for Vince Morgan. Vince Morgan has the run on the corner back there. Vince Morgan has the ball in his hand. Vince goes one way. He decides to go to the other. He's going to go off his right hand side. Sprays the ball across the field, but it's intercepted by the Turloughmore captain. That is Tom Quirk. Tom Quirk out towards Barry McDonough. McDonough gives to Quirk on the run again. The pass was just a bit behind him. He's fouled though. He's on an advantage here and he's happy enough to take the free because
what Tom did there now, he pulled up when he got the free. He wasn't going to try to overplay it again because they've lost the point down the far end by overplaying and didn't get the advantage. So this is for Con. Now he's a long way out, but
it's actually leaving this one, I think, is he to Jamie Holland. It'll be interesting to see. Both are very good strikers of the ball. So you have Conor Walsh and Jamie Holland in position. There's 8 minutes gone. It's 3 points for Loughrea. It's 2 points for Turloughmore. 8 minutes into the county championship quarter final as Jamie Holland will take this free for Turloughmore. Now we know that Jamie Holland is a fine striker of the ball, Cyril, and it'll be no bother to him, I'd say, to probably have the distance with this one. Whether he has the accuracy with the difficult conditions we have out there is another thing, but 8 minutes in as Jamie Holland takes it, he goes low with it actually in towards Barry Callinan, who makes the run. Barry Callinan is out ahead of Paul Hoopen, but Hoopen just gets the ball there, tries to come away with it. He can't get away with it because Barry Callinan eventually puts him under serious pressure there. The ball hasn't been cleared. Turlough put Loughrea defence under pressure there. 3 points to 2, 8 minutes into the county championship semi-final as Paul Hoopen tries to win possession down on the far corner, and eventually Loughrea win it with Brian Keary as it who sprays the ball across the field to the goalkeeper, and Garros Loughnane finds himself heading towards the 45 metre line. Loughnane is in position and he does go along and he tries to evade that half back line for Turloughmore inside towards Anthony Burns, but Daniel Loftus does well, and Loftus is a fine competitor at corner back. He comes out with the ball, gets the ball out towards Barry McDonough. McDonough comes inside his man, plays the ball back to Daniel Loftus again, who comes inside Anthony Burns, and off his right hand side he gets Turlough on the attack inside towards Jamie Holland, who's out in front of his man. Jamie tries to spin his man there. Was he fouled there? I thought he was fouled there. Referee says no, and Brian Keary's in possession. Brian Keary off the left hand side, and Brian launches the ball down the field, but Turlough should win it here with Barry McDonough, who's in front of his man. Barry Mack tries to come away with possession. He loses possession as Jamie Ryan comes in for Loughrea. Darren Shaughnessy is on the ground, but Dahi Burke is the man who's in possession, and Dahi Burke launches it down the field again for Turloughmore inside towards their full forward line. Barry Callinan is out in front of his man again, and Barry Callinan has the ball. There's a man inside. Can he see him? He gives the ball to Sean O'Hannon. Is this the equaliser? Sean O'Hannon spins off the right left hand side, goes for the score, but it goes to the wrong side of the post.
That could be gone inside, had an overlap there if they saw it.
That's the first wide. Quick puck out looking for Tiernan Killeen. He got 12 points in their victory over Clarenbridge last time out. He's looked for his first today. Tiernan Killeen over the shoulder goes for a score. Has it gone over the bar? It's batted out by the goalkeeper Darragh Walsh. Can he get there ahead of Vince Morgan? He does get there ahead of Vince Morgan. He's foul. It's going to be a free out, and Darragh Walsh will take this free out.
That's where it is really hard, Niall, with a high ball coming in, like, because when you do look up in the sky, it's hard to see. The sheets are in as well as the light blaring down on top of you. So it's a tough one, but he did block it out and lucky enough got onto it again.
10 minutes gone, and both teams, sir, I'd say, will be happy enough with their start so far.
They're settled down, like Loughrea looked into the attack. So the Turloughmore had chances, and the ref didn't blow. He kind of let the play kind of advantage go, which didn't turn out to be an advantage, but that's the way he's refereeing it.
Darragh Walsh plays the ball over towards his brother Conor Walsh, and the ball goes out over the line, and the linesman on the far side of the field, is it Carol Collins, has indicated that's going to be a line ball, and the line ball is to Loughrea over on the far side of the field, and Ian Hanrahan is interested in taking this, the man who captained Loughrea to their third county senior hurling title last year when they beat Capatagal in that final. They're back in the semi-final this year. St Thomas's await the winners of this one in the final as Hanrahan takes that ball, and he goes up towards Cullen Killeen, who's got one good point so far. Killeen goes back the field towards Kieran Hanrahan, and Kieran Hanrahan gets the ball inside towards Darren Shaughnessy, who's got 2 points. Shaughnessy is out in front of his man. Shaughnessy tries to get the ball in his hand. He has the ball in his hand. Good play by Shaughnessy off towards Cullen Killeen. Good ball inside by Cullen Killeen, looking for the team captain Ian Hanrahan. Will he get there before it goes out over the line? He won't. It's gone out over the line. It's a line ball to Turloughmore over on the far side of the field.
The idea was good. Lovely kind of a reverse pass ball Just he got to the sideline, just the execution wasn't good enough, but it is hard to hurl out there, Niall. Like, it's still sheets of rain coming down, hopefully it'll clear.
Killian Treers is the man who will take the sideline cut over on the far side of the field. Back from injuries, Killian Treers.
Yeah, he's been very unlucky with injuries. This is a good hurler, like, you know, making us of a great one, but never got a clear run yet.
It's a sideline that's intercepted though by Tiernan Killeen. Killeen is playing with the win for Loughrea in the first half. Tiernan Killeen off the left hand side, going for his opening score of the day. He's put it over the bar. Good score by Tiernan Killeen. That means after 12 minutes it is 4 points to 2 in favour of Loughrea from Tiernan Killeen there with that point.
Tiernan had a great game against the last day.
Puck out goes out over the line again, and it's a line ball to Loughrea over on the far side of the field.
Want to be careful in puck outs. They're just trying to measure them. It's very hard.
When we can see the flag over there, that white flag over there, Cyril, it's blowing very, very strongly in favour of Loughrea. There's a fair wind with Loughrea in this first half.
Oh, Lord God Almighty, what are these that they're playing around? It's like a little game of chess.
They got it out though, and it's with Dahi Burke, the chess master, with the ball. He gets the ball off towards Barry McDonough. Barry McDonough is in possession. Barry McDonough lays the ball inside towards Sean Loftus, the second of the Loftus brothers. Sean Loftus spins his man. He goes for the score for Turloughmore. That's a lovely score. If it comes inside the post, it's a great score by Sean Loftus. That's his first of the day. Good score by Sean Loftus. Turlough were patient there. They worked it out of defence, and eventually the quick puck out is taken again by Loughrea. They're on the attack. There's a speed to this game. As that ball goes inside towards Vince Morgan. There's a top quality game as well, it must be said, as Vince Morgan goes off the left hand side looking for a score. Vince Morgan over the shoulder. Has he put it over the bar? He hasn't. He's put it to the wrong side of the post, and 13 minutes
very
gone.
Very fast puck outside. The ref is letting the puck out very quick.
2 wides to 1 in favour of Loughrea, but the most important statistic is on the scoreboard. It's Loughrea who lead by 4 points to 3 in this Forvis Mazars sponsored Galway Senior Hurling Championship semi-final. Poor ball by Dan Loftus there. It's intercepted by Kieran Hanran, who's playing deeper than usual for Loughrea. He played deep the last day as well, inside towards Vince Morgan. Morgan and Brian Connolly battling for possession over there. Connolly is on the ground. The ball is somewhere in the vicinity. It's going to break out towards Killian Treers, but he can't pick it up, and it is with Cayman Killeen. Cayman Killeen has the ball. He goes back the field, and Loughrea trying to work a score here. Ian Hanrahan tries to get the ball inside, but it's intercepted by Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh for Turloughmore gets it forward towards Barry Callan. The ball though is on the ground over on the far side of the field, and eventually Loughrea's Ian Hanrahan picks it up off towards Cullen Killeen. Killeen plays the ball across the field towards Anthony Burns and Vince Morgan. The ball is going to break, and good defensive play there by Brian Connolly at full back for Turloughmore. He gets the ball out, and Turlough are on the attack with Dahi Burke. Dahi Burke hand passes it to Tom Kirk. He continues the run. Dahi finds himself out around the middle of the field. Good ball inside, but it should be intercepted by Paul Hooban. It comes off the hand of Paul Hooban. It's a 50-50 race for possession now over on the far side of the field, but Hooban does well, and Loughrea take the ball out of defence, and the ball is cleared out towards Cullen Killeen in the middle of the field. Cullen steps inside Conor Walsh over there. He's already got 1 masterful point so far. He's going for point number 2, but this one has gone to the wrong side of the post, and that is another wide ball. 14 minutes played here. That is the third wide for Loughrea.
It's tempting to go for it, like, because they have the distance, if you know what I mean, the bit of breeze behind, but when it goes wrong then.
Quick puck out again to Dan Loftus. He did very well there.
Did well to get it.
Loftus gets the ball up towards Sean O'Hanlon. The man from Loughrea is in possession now. Sean O'Hanlon loses possession though, and eventually Shane Morgan Ian Hanrahan tries to come away with it. It's Dara Whelan though for Turloughmore in possession. Dara Whelan put under serious pressure. The ball is going to break to Cullen Killeen, and Cullen Killeen has seen a lot of the ball in the early stage of the game. Off to his brother. His brother is Tiernan Killeen. Inside to the speedster that is Jamie Ryan. Good to see him back in action for Loughrea. Jamie Ryan going for the score. Jamie Ryan high. Haran Thrasnon, and it's a point for Jamie Ryan. Great score.
Jamie is back. Great score. Didn't have his best game the last. It was just back from injury, like, and this guy lightning fast. When he gets a chance, he'll score. Lovely pass from Killeen.
5 points to 3. It's a good game, sir.
Yeah, it's lively, like, you know. The reward is big. The ball has been held up in the air.
Up they go for it. It's taken out of the air by Tom Kirk. Tom Kirk, the captain, lays it off to Dahi Burke. Dahi Burke hand passes the ball across the field towards Killian Treers. Treers gets the ball further forward, looking for Kirk, who has continued the run. He's under pressure from Cayman Killeen or Tiernan Killeen over there.
That's a great
ball across the field towards Loftus again, and it's Sean Loftus who has it. Sean Loftus bearing down on goal. He's happy enough to take the point though. 2 points for Sean Loftus, and it's 5 points to 4.
Again, you could see the flight of the ball. That Loftus even lost it for a second, but beautiful. They're trying to play possession hurling. Both teams are really, like, and it's lively.
5 points to 4. It's a top quality game between two teams who have serious aspirations, as we know. Quick puck out towards Johnny Cohn. Johnny Cohn, the vastly experienced fullback, launches it down the field, but there's nobody there. Loftus is out in front of his man, and it's Brian Connolly, I should say, who's out in front of Darren Shaughnessy on this occasion. Brian Connolly does well to pick it up. Indeed, it's Ronan Burke, in fact. Ronan Burke goes back towards Dahi Burke. Dahi Burke out towards Dan Loftus. Loftus sprays the ball across towards Barry McDonough, and Barry McDonough first times the shitter down the field, looking for Killian Whelan, who's out in front of his man. The ball's going to break out towards Joseph Mooney for Loughrea. He's under pressure from Barry Callan and Jamie Holland. Holland trying to pick it up. The ball has gone out over the line, and the linesman Paul Fahy indicated that's a line ball, and the line ball is 2.
It's hard to know where the ball was there, Niall.
Yeah, he had indicated a Loughrea ball initially, so it'll be interesting to see what he does here. Carol Way, the Rachel, goes over to speak to him, and it's going to be a line ball, and Is it going to be a throw ball now? I think it is going to be a throw ball. Paul Fahey has indicated it's going to be a throw ball. It's 5 points to 4. The rain continues to pour down here. We're into the second quarter of this senior championship semi-final. The ball is with Johnny Cohn. He hand passes the ball off his left hand right across the field to Kieran Hanrahan, soloing forward now for Loughrea. Kieran Hanrahan still has possession. Killian Whelan is putting him under pressure. Now. He was very slow there, striking the ball. The ball goes inside towards Anthony Burns, though, and it goes wide. And Hanrahan was surveying his options, Cyril, he probably slowed down a small bit to give the Turloughmore defender a chance to come in.
He did, but to be fair to him, he was looking for some movement up front, and there's nothing really happening. Yeah, the Turloughmore defence moved in, and then he just hit it. He got too much distance on it and over the wind.
Dara Walsh gives the signal. He goes to this side of the field. The ball is out towards his brother Connor and Sean O'Hanlon. And O'Hanlon takes it out of the air. Goes route 1. Inside towards the full forward line. Sean Loftus has it. He's playing a fine game so far. He's looking for point number 3. Sean Loftus over the shoulder. Has it come inside? It sure has. 3 points for Sean Loftus. And in fairness, Cyril, over the past couple of games, he's been really coming back to form. He's hit 3 so far.
Yeah, it was always a good hurler, and so is Dan. This is a nice little puck out again from Loughrea. Like Turlough not marking up. Here they come again.
Yeah, size level, 5 points apiece. The ball is with Joseph Mooney now for Loughrea. Joseph Mooney launched the ball inside, but Dahi Burke is there. And Dahi Burke is that +1 in defence. Plays the ball across the field to another unmarked player. That is Killian Traers. Killian Traers is soloing out towards the middle of the field now. Killian Traers looks upfield. He's still going forward. He flicks the ball over the Loughrea man over there. That's Cayman Killeen. Traers is still going forward. It's a long ball in towards the full forward line. Barry Callan and Paul Hooban battling possession. The ball breaks. Who's going to get onto it? It's a Loughrea man, and it's Ian Hanrahan, the team captain. Hanrahan has a support player in Paul Hooban, and Hooban has it. Paul Hooban, of course, is part of the Galway minor hurling management team this year. As that ball goes across the field towards Kieran Hanrahan. Hanrahan out towards Cullen Killeen, and Cullen Killeen looks up before going route 1 inside towards Vince Morgan, who's in front of his man. He tries to spin his man. The ball breaks inside towards Anthony Burns. Burns, he has the ball in his hand. Got the goal the last day against Clare Bridge. He's got a point now. Good score by Anthony Burns. It's over the bar, and there's top quality score, Cyril, on either end of the field. 6 points to 5.
You have to say now it is lively, and it's gone up and zipping around the pitch like, you know, what are they? Loughrea won a point up, but they have the breeze. Nothing in the game really. A lot of trying to short play, which is hard to play, but they're both teams are good at it, to be fair.
6 points to 5 as that ball is pucked long down the field. Sean O'Hanlon tries to win it for Turlough, but it's won by Hanrahan there. He's fouled, and it's going to be a free out, and the free out is to Loughrea. And with 18 minutes gone, it is 6 points to 5.
Goal is going to be a big score in this game. Either way it's going, it's kind of point for point. Like, you know, Loughrea, I suppose, are driving that little bit more, but yet Turlough are doing on the ball, have a lot of possession, a lot of sharp passing, some lovely stuff when it works, and it doesn't. It looks terrible, but like they're well in the game. It's still anyone's game.
Yeah, they're well in the game. I know that the public houses around Loughrea and Turloughmore are showing this game this evening, and my own local hostelry, Lydens of Lochdoe, they're showing it as well. Sure, there's a good few Turloughmore people there, and I know for a fact there's a Loughrea man there as well, as this free is going to be taken, so I'm sure they're all enjoying it as Shane Morgan takes the free, and Shane Morgan goes to the score for Loughrea. It's a super effort by Shane Morgan. It's straight between the posts. 19 minutes in, great strike by Shane Morgan. It shows the strength of the wind. 7 points to 5.
Yeah, on song today now, that's a vital score. Like, it's 7-5. But as you see, all the hostelries will be, you know, in action. You know, the Loughrea will be jammed as well. There's no doubt about that.
Dara Walsh gives the signal, and Dara Walsh goes over towards the far side of the field. He looks for the brother over there. Connor puts up the hand. The ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Joseph Mooney. Loughrea have built a 2-point lead all of a sudden. Sean Loftus, of course, has got 3 great points for Turloughmore. As Turloughmore win possession over in the far side of the field, the ball is back towards Tom Kirk. Kirk has it, comes inside his man. Tom Kirk hand passes the ball across the field to Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh is in possession. He's blocked down though by Tiernan Killeen over on the far side of the field, and the ball goes out over the line. But I think Carl Wade has indicated there's going to be a free, and the free is to Turloughmore as that ball has gone out over the line on the far side of the field.
Yeah, I think he's made his mind up. Loughrea kind of going around, but I think the freeze for Turloughmore. It'll test probably Conor Welsh will take this. Well, he wouldn't. Well, the last time he did,
it's the sideline cut. It looks as if he was given the free there.
Yeah.
And Jamie Holland has given support to Killian Trace. He's probably a bit close to him. Killian doesn't give him the ball. 7 points to 5 and 20 minutes in what has been a lively county semi-final so far in what are very, very difficult conditions here in Pearse Stadium this evening.
Sharper, he won't now, like, because they're all kind of, everyone is kind of hatched up. He should go as long as he can. Yeah,
he goes down the corner, and it's a good ball inside towards Sean Loftus. Loftus in front of Johnny Cohn over in the far. Paul Hooban is around the far side of the field. Good ball by Sean Loftus inside towards Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh has got a support player across the field. It's Killian Whelan. Killian Whelan, his first touch just let him down slightly, but he still has the ball in his hand. He's fouled, surely, is he? Referee says he's overcarried the ball. It's going to be a free out, and the ball just didn't go to hand for Killian Whelan initially when the ball came from Conor Walsh.
Turlough won't be too happy with that now, because they figured it was a free in, but he was well swallowed up by the Loughrea defenders. You know, could have gone either way. It's a free out. It's one that could have been the back of the net if it was a bit sharper. Was on.
7 points to 5. Shane Morgan takes the free.
Lovely
He goes over
here.
this side of the field to Jamie Ryan, who's made the run. Is it going to carry out over the line though? Ahead of Jamie Ryan it is. The idea was good, but the ball skipped along the surface, was out over the line.
How slippy it is, because once it hit the surface was gone, like, you know, and it looked a lovely ball, looked a great ball actually.
There's a few hardy souls still over on the far side of the field.
Yeah, they're still there.
They're still there, yeah. They have the umbrellas and the whole works, and why wouldn't they? It's very wet over there, but they'll be hoping their team will win, whichever side they're supporting. It's 7 points for Loughrea, 5 points for Turloughmore.
That's gone 21 minutes.
21 minutes. It's been a good game so far. We've had top quality scores.
Could go anyway. This is a real tight game.
Barry McDonough will take the sideline for Turloughmore. It's a good long sideline cut, but it's intercepted there though, and Loughrea come on the attack with Kieran Hanrahan, sprays the ball towards Anthony Burns, who got a point there to put Loughrea 6 points to 5 in front. Burnsy does a bit of a shimmy there. He's in possession. He plays the ball inside, but there's nobody there. It should be won by the Turloughmore defender here. It is won, and it's Ronan Burkhood as well. Ronzer plays the ball across the field towards Dara Walsh. Dara Walsh is in possession. He's out on the 14-metre line. He's still going. Dara Walsh plays the ball off the ground. He's under a bit of pressure now. Plays the ball across towards Brian Connolly, and Brian Connolly has it now for Turloughmore and plays it out towards Jamie Holland, who's in front of his man. The ball bounces off the ground. That gives Joseph Mooney some traction to get in there though, and Dan Loftus also comes in. Tiernan Killeen is also there, and Tiernan tries to go down in the ball. The ball is won by Brian Keary though, who pulls in it first time, and the ball goes out over the line, and that's going to be a line ball, and the line ball is to Turloughmore.
To be fair to the linesman, he was right on it.
Barry McDonough is interested in hitting this one. He's a good one the last time.
Well, less than passes are perfect now, like in a night like this, like they put you under pressure if they're not hit right.
7 points to 5 in this county championship semi-final. 2 weeks time the final will take place, and St Thomas's are already there, and we'll see in the next hour who they will be playing in that county final. Here comes Barry McDonough with the sideline. It's a poor enough one, but it's going straight into the path of Dara Whelan, who scoops it up beautifully there, and Dara Whelan has found a notion of space there.
Went to hand pass.
But he still has the ball though. He still has the ball. He loses it though to Cullen Killeen, and Killeen and Whelan having a good battle there. It must be set out towards Brian Keary to Jamie Ryan. It's a poor pass though, but it's going to be a free though, and that's going to be a free to Jamie Ryan and to Loughrea. It was a poor enough pass by Brian Keary. Put Jamie under pressure. He's fouled though.
Pressure, like looking well, it was a free, but like it really was a hospital pass as well. But again, like Turlough had the ball going through and kind of were dislodged. It was like, it's hard, I know. But
the free is going to be taken out by Shane Morgan. He scored the last points for Loughrea, put them 7 points to 5 in front.
Yeah, he'll be confident in this now. The breeze behind him, and he's one lovely free taken already.
So here is the free for Loughrea, and it's Shane Morgan, the centre back, no doubt, who will take it. He's bringing the ball forward, is he?
I don't think so. I think the linesman is here. He's going to tell him where to.
Yeah, he still has the ball in his hand. 24 minutes played.
Don't worry, Morgan. Like, he'll have the distance. His accuracy is the thing, but he's already got one.
Yeah, he has the wind with him in this first half here in Pearse Stadium. His side lead 7 points to 5. They've got the last 2 scores from Anthony Burns and the last one from Shane Morgan. That came on 18 minutes.
To come into the game now, isn't he?
He got a great goal the last day. He had a fine campaign last year, and he's back in form again for Loughrea. As Shane Morgan takes the free for his side. He's got the distance, he's got the accuracy too. Great strike by Shane Morgan, and that puts his side on 24 minutes, 8 points to 5 in front.
Yeah, they're vital, these long range field, because there isn't much coming from play. Everything is tight enough.
Puck out by Dara Walsh. He goes short again, looking for Brian Connolly. Brian Connolly is in possession, and Brian Connolly goes down the field looking for the centre or the midfielder there, Whelan. The ball breaks out towards Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon sprays it inside towards the runner. That's Sean Loftus. He got a slap there on the head of Paul Hoban. He was probably entitled to a free there. And the ball is with Sean Loftus. Sean Loftus goes back towards Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon plays the ball across the field towards Barry McDonough. He's winding up for a score, but this one goes well wide, and that's the second wide for Turloughmore.
Yeah, that great cornerback was lucky there. The ref saw nothing.
Yeah, Sean Loftus, in fairness, is playing well. Quick puck out again to this side of the field to Jamie Ryan, who's in a standing position though, and the ball is taken by Sean Loftus, or Sean O'Hanlon, I should say. And Sean O'Hanlon puts it straight between the posts. Jamie Ryan was waiting for the sliotar, but the sliotar was in the hand of Sean O'Hanlon and straight between the posts.
Lovely score by O'Hanlon.
That's his second score. It means it's 8 points to 6 on 25 minutes, and Sean O'Hanlon go back on form as well. That's his first score of the day. He puts it between the posts.
You have too much time waiting for the ball to come.
Ball is sprayed over to the far side of the field, and Turlough are in possession, and Turlough come out of defence over in the far side of the field, but it's a poor clearance there by Brian Connolly. It's picked up by Tiernan Killeen. Killeen goes back towards Kieran Hanrahan. Hanrahan sprays the ball inside towards
here on our side here, if
Cayman Killeen. Cayman Killeen goes back to Tiernan, and Tiernan from a standing position on the sideline goes for the score, but that one is going to go wide, and that is 5 wides for Loughrea.
On his complete on his left here, there was 2 Loughrea lads waiting for the ball. We just didn't see them. Took the wrong option.
26 minutes played. here in Pearse Stadium as Dara Walsh
I'd say he's
gives
going
the
to
signal again.
He's going to go long this time because when they go short, if they break down, they're in real trouble.
He gives the signal, and the signal is to go to the brother, I'd say, over on the far side of the field. That's exactly it. Connor puts up the hurdle, but the ball goes over both his and the Loughrea player there. The ball is going to be won by Ian Hanrahan, is it? And it's picked up eventually by Brian Keary, is it? Or Cayman Killeen. It's hard to see over on the far side of the field. Shane Morgan is in possession. Shane Morgan gets it in towards Cullen Killeen, who takes on his man. He's got a support player in the speedy Brian Keary. And Brian Keary is surging forward from the corner or the wing back position. Brian Keary high. Brian Keary over the bar. Good score by Brian Keary. That's his first of the day, and that means that two of the Loughrea half-back line have scored. That's the first of them from play, and that means it's 9 points to 6, and it's Brian Keary.
Lovely score. He's lovely going forward. You could play him anywhere, forwards or midfield, but he's lovely wrist.
Short puck out again towards Daniel Loftus. Loftus tries to take on his man. That's Anthony Burns as he fouled there coming out of defence. Referee doesn't give him the free. He's swarmed up. It's going to be a free in for the pressure that was put on Dan Loftus, and it's a chance here for Loughrea to go 4 points in front.
I can't understand Turloughmore because that's putting them under pressure the whole time, and good God Almighty.
Yeah, this player is still on the ground here, but the upshot is it's going to be a free in.
As long as Loughrea don't give away the free, it could be thrown if they're not careful.
Tiernan Killeen is the man who's going to take the free, no doubt. He's got 1 point so far. That came from play. This is his first scoreable free in this county championship semi-final. This would build coming up towards half-time, a 4-point lead. Yeah,
but see what I'm saying? You can't, you give them sharp balls and the breaks down next year under pressure, and all of a sudden, if everything isn't done right, you're in trouble. Here's a soft one.
Goes for a goal, or maybe he mishit it. The ball breaks out to him again, though. Tiernan Killeen is in possession, and the ball is going to be a free in. And this is a scoreable opportunity now to put 4 between them. I'm not sure did he go for the goal there, Cyril, or was it mishit? But it's going to be a free in again.
Yeah, without rain is still coming in the breeze. Mishit. Came back out, and it's going to be a tap over now, you would think, for Tiernan Killeen. Yeah, well, he might go for the goal from this. This is an easy one, but he won't. He'll tap it over.
I think he'll tap this one over the bar, and it will put his side 4 points in front. But the conditions are poor here, as we know, here in Pearse Stadium.
You'd wonder about that free there, because I know Loughrea that fell down, but the back had to come back out onto the ball, so we don't see any. There's no real shot of it here.
Yeah, 9 points.
This should be a tap over.
9 points of 6. This would make it 10 points of 6. It is tapped between the post and Tiernan Killeen with his second score of the day, and that is from a free. It means it's 10 points of 6. And
it's a nice lead now, and Turloughmore have to kind of realise at half-time what they have to do. They have to go for the game, and when you play the game in your own half or your own 21, you're looking for trouble.
Yeah, 10 points to 6. The ball goes out towards the middle of the field, and the ball is going to break, and it's going to break towards Shane Morgan for Loughrea. Shane bursting out of defence. He's on an advantage and gets the ball back to Brian Keary, and that means it's going to be a free out to Loughrea, and it's going to be Shane Morgan again. They're
forcing on to play Loughrea now, and they're getting all these kind of 50-50 frees so far, so it's another big one. Morgan will go for this again. No, it isn't a gimme, because he's back in his own 65 again. He'll have the distance, but just to keep it, it's the accuracy that the thing is, and if he gets this, it puts them what?
Put them 5 up. Yeah, this will put 5 between them. 29 minutes gone here. Shane Morgan will take the free. It's a very wet evening here, and all these frees and everything from both teams here, it's very, very difficult to get your hands on the ball, it must be said, here in Pearse Stadium. As Shane Morgan takes the free, he's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? He's got the accuracy too. That's 3 points for Shane Morgan from the place ball, and suddenly Loughrea, who were 6 points to 5 in front on 18 minutes, 11 minutes later, they are now
6 up.
11 points to 6. There's 5 points between them.
5 up, It's important now for Loughrea to don't let Turlough kind of get back a score to before half time. It often happens now, the team get a cheap score to before half time. You don't really think it counts, but at the end of the day, it can count a lot.
The free, the puck out is taken by Dara Walsh over to the far side of the field. There's an overload there. Who's going to be onto the breaking ball? And the ball is going to be won over on the far side of the field by, is it a Loughrea man? It is. It's Joseph Mooney who plays the ball back towards Kieran Hanrahan. He's got a support player on this side of the field. He decides not to use Jamie Ryan. He's under pressure now, though. And eventually he gets the ball out towards the middle of the field, where it's picked up by Ian Hanrahan. There's going to be 3 minutes additional time. The ball goes inside towards Darren Shaughnessy, who spins his man. It's 11 points to 6. Will he try to take him on? Darren Shaughnessy got 2 early points for Loughrea. Darren is in possession. He's going to go for point number 3, is he? Has he put it between the posts? Darren Shaughnessy, they're not quite sure. He's put it over the bar. That's 30 minutes played. Darren Shaughnessy's got 3 points. With 3 minutes of additional time to go, it's 12 points to 6.
Double scores now for Loughrea. They begin to stretch, but they're going to need it because there is a strong breeze.
4 minutes additional time. The puck out again goes to Dan Loftus, who takes on his man. Dan is bursting out of defence, gets the ball off to Barry McDonough, who with the second attempt has the ball in his hand. There's 12 points, or there's 6 points between them. It's 12 points to 6. Out towards Tom Kirk. Tom Kirk off towards Conor Walsh. He's got a support player. That support player is Dahi Burke. The ball is on the ground though, which gives Cayman Killeen the chance to come in, and Cayman Killeen does well for Loughrea. He's trying to burst out with this ball. He does burst out with it, gets it out to Tiernan the brother. Tiernan Killeen looks upfield, and he looks inside to the one man full forward line. The one man full forward line is Darren Shaughnessy. The Turloughmore defender slips. It's going to be picked up by Darren Shaughnessy. He's bearing down in goal. He's coming inside his his man. This to put 9 between them. He goes to the goal. It's gone. Save by the goalkeeper. A great save by Dara Walsh, the goalkeeper for Turloughmore. I was waiting for the net to bustle there, but it didn't. It was a great save by the goalkeeper, Dara Walsh.
Well said. He's kept him in the game. Like, the full back here for Turloughmore just kind of ran out over the ball. Breen Connolly. It's going to be a throw in, I'd say, on the 21. That could have been lights out.
Yeah, that could have been lights out. Dara Walsh, the goalkeeper, saving from Darren Shaughnessy when it looked as if there was a goal on for Loughrea. There are 31 minutes played here. 12.6 the ball is thrown in, and Turlough have the ball with Tom Kirk coming out of defence. He's on an advantage. Could that be the significant moment of the game, sir? There was a goal scoring opportunity to put Loughrea 9 points up. It's repelled by Turloughmore. They have a free out.
They're looking at only 6 down at half time going in, because that could have been in the back of the net. It was a great scoring chance. Shaughnessy having a good game, got onto a break, got inside the full back when the ball skidded, and to be fair to Dara Welsh, stood up big and tall and brought off a great save.
31:30 on the clock. Dara Walsh has taken his time coming out to take this free, and why wouldn't he be? There's 31:30 on the clock, which means there are 2.5 minutes or a minute and a half left of the additional time. Dara Walsh goes over towards the far side of the field. The score here for either side now could be significant before half time. If Turlough could get back into the game, they're going to get a free in. That could bring them back to 5 points, and a point here for Turloughmore. They'd be happy enough then going in at half time.
They're all vital at this stage, because there's a sheet of kind of rain coming down and a breeze kind of
I'm looking out at the front of the stand here, sir. It's absolutely bucketing down here now in Pearse Stadium, and for both sides this is very, very difficult conditions.
It's tough conditions, but you're going to have to play it. It's not going to be called off. Now that's still a hard free, because you're out 35, 40 yards out, and you're out about 10 or 15 yards into the sideline. So to be Welsh that'll take this, I'd say Conor Welsh. He'll dry the hands and try to skip it over the bar.
Yeah, Conor Walsh will take the free for his side. He has scored 1 point from a free so far, and Conor Walsh is taking his time with this one. 32:30 on the clock. It's Loughrea 12 points, Turloughmore 6 points.
They need this before half time.
It's a difficult free in what are very, very difficult conditions here in Pearse Stadium for any free taker. Conor Walsh takes the free. He's got the distance, he's got the accuracy. They needed that one, Turlough. And Conor Walsh over the bar.
From the back to 5. There'll be another puck out in it. These points they'll all count. Big, high ball.
It's a long ball by the goalkeeper, Garage Loughnane. He wasn't going short with that one. The ball goes long down the field. It's going to break. Who's onto the ball? It's going to break inside to Tiernan Killeen. It looks as if he was pulled back there, but Turloughmore have the ball with Tiernan, or with Killian Trayers bursting out of defence. Back to Dahi Burke. Dahi Burke gets the ball forward, but it's a poor ball by Dahi Burke. It should be won by Brian Keary or Joseph Mooney down there. They're putting the Turloughmore man, Conor Walsh, under serious pressure, and eventually Loughrea have possession back with Shane Morgan. He loses it though. He gets the ball off to Joseph Mooney. The referee looks at the watch. Joseph Mooney goes back the field towards Ian Hanrahan. His first touch sets him down, and the ball goes across the field towards Cullen Killeen. Cullen Killeen for Loughrea gets the ball inside towards Darren Shaughnessy. A ball is going to break. It's going to break inside towards Anthony Burns, who's out in front of his man. Anthony Burns is on the ground. The corner back is on the ground. They're being told to get up. They've slipped. The ball is going to be into the hand though of Darren Shaughnessy. The last play of the first half, Darren Shaughnessy is trying to get through his man. He's told to get up as well. There's a couple of players still haven't got up out there dancing there. It looks as if
Turloughmore definitely
Daniel Loftus and Anthony Burns just holding on to one another there. They're not getting to know one another. Daniel Loftus hasn't still got up, and the Turloughmore men not happy with something there, but it's 12 points to 7. It's a half time here, it's 5 points between them at half time.
5 points, the officials want to get in there now and stop this whole thing that's going on, but the Turlough are complaining like hell that the Turloughmore got a stamp. Yeah, Dara Walsh is incensed there. He's speaking to the umpire, or speaking to the referee, and the umpires are being called, and it'll be interesting to see what happens here now, as the Paul Hooban goes in and tells the Loughrea to get off the field. Both teams are getting off the field. I hope nothing happens going in the tunnel, because both teams are going in. I don't think it'll happen going in the tunnel, but he's going to have to look at this, because it'll be interesting to see what happens here now. Did the linesmen see, or the umpires see anything? But Turloughmore incensed by something that may have occurred there just on half time. The Loughrea 12 points, Turloughmore 7 points. And sir, it's been an interesting first half. Daniel Loftus is up, and it'll be interesting to see what happens at the start of the second half. Yeah, well, we don't know. Like, they went to the umpires, and then they were adamant that he got a stamp. Now, it's hard to see from here, and there's no replay here. It isn't working any. But Loughrea in a good position. They're 5 up. Could have been more up. They were lucky that they didn't get that goal. That'll put the cat among the pigeons. It's not an unsurmountable need. They're going to need every bit of it. Like, there is a fair breeze there, and if Turlough get a few frees from outside and Conor Welsh taps them over, they'll come right back into it. As you would say, it'll be interesting to see at the start of the second half, does anything happen to the Loughrea? Is there a yellow card, or what's going to happen? We don't know. Yeah, we don't know. We'll know in about 10 or 15 minutes time. But it's half time here in the second of the Galway Senior Hurling Championship semi-final.
semi-finals. It's Loughrea, the county champions, who had wind advantage in that first half. They lead Turloughmore by 5 points at half-time. It's Loughrea 12 points, Turloughmore 7 points.
Custom sportswear and workwear by Baru Sports in Ennis and Shannon. From clubs and schools to local businesses, we design quality gear that looks sharp and lasts. Baru Sports Ennis and Shannon, custom made for your team, your work, your game. Call us now on 061 364 750.
To put his side into an early lead here in this county championship semi-final, and Conor Walsh has put the ball straight between the posts. It's the opening score of the county championship semi-final. Personified gets the ball out towards Dan Loftus, who's put under pressure there from the puck out, and eventually it's overturned. It's a scoreable opportunity for Darren Shaughnessy. It's a point for Darren Shaughnessy. Callan will go down on the ball. He's had a good campaign for Turloughmore, has Barry Callan this year. He's on the ball. He's going to go for a score off the left-hand side. It'd be a great score by Barry Callan if he can put it over. Colleen, who's go for it. In position. Cullen Killeen goes for the score. As this is a chance to score, it is, and Cullen Killeen puts it over the bar. That's 2 points apiece. Good score by 2 points apiece. The score at the moment. Darren Shaughnessy has the ball for Loughrea. Comes inside his man. He's going to go for a score. Here's a nice point by Darren Shaughnessy. It is a nice point by Darren Shaughnessy. The score. That's gone over the bar. It's batted out by the goalkeeper, Darrow Walsh. Can he get there ahead of Vince Morgan? He does get there ahead of Vince Morgan. His foul. It's going to be a free out. And Darrow by Tiernan Killeen. Killeen is playing with the win for Loughrea in the first half. Tiernan Killeen off the left hand side, going for his opening score of the day. He's put it over the bar. Good score by Tiernan Killeen. Second of the Loftus brothers. Sean Loftus spins his man. He goes for the score for Turloughmore. That's a lovely score. If it comes inside the post, it's a great score by Sean Loftus. That's his first piecer. That is Jamie Ryan. Good to see him back in action for Loughrea. Jamie Ryan going for the score. Jamie Ryan high. Haran Trasnon, and it's a point for Jamie Ryan. Great score. Tiernan Killeen over there. Great ball across the field towards Loftus again, and it's Sean Loftus who has it. Sean Loftus bearing down on goal. He's happy enough to take the point though. 2 points inside towards the full forward line. Sean Loftus has it. He's playing a fine game so far. He's looking for point number 3. Sean Loftus over the shoulder. Has it come inside? It sure has. 3 points. He tries to spin his man. The ball breaks inside towards Anthony Burns. Burns, he has the ball in his hand. Got the goal the last day for against Claren Bridge. He's got a point now. Good score by Anthony Burns. It's over them. And Shane Morgan goes to the score for Loughrea. It's a super effort by Shane Morgan. It's straight between the posts. 19 minutes in. Great strike by Shane Morgan. It shows for Loughrea. As Shane Morgan takes the free for his side. He's got the distance, he's got the accuracy too. Great strike by Shane Morgan, and that puts his side into Jamie Ryan, who's in a standing position though, and the ball is taken by Sean Loftus, or Sean O'Hanlon I should say, and Sean O'Hanlon puts it straight between the posts. Jamie Ryan was Keary, and Brian Keary is surging forward from the corner or the wing back position. Brian Keary high, Brian Keary over the bar. Good score by Brian Keary. That's his first 9 points.
This should be a tap over.
9 points to 6. This would make it 10 points to 6. It is tapped between the post, and Tiernan Killeen with his second score of the day, and that he's got the accuracy too. That's 3 points for Shane Morgan from the place ball, and suddenly Loughrea, who were 6 points to 5 in front on 18 early points for Loughrea. Darren is in possession. He's going to go for point number 3, is he? Has he put it between the posts? Darren Shaughnessy, they're not quite sure. He's put it over the bar. That's 13 minutes play. The Turloughmore defender slips. It's going to be picked up by Darren Shaughnessy. He's bearing down on goal. He's coming inside his man. This to put 9 between them. He goes to the goal. It's gone. Save with the goal. Free in what are very, very difficult conditions here in Pearse Stadium for any free taker. Conor Walsh takes the free. He's got the distance. He's got the accuracy. They needed that one, Turlough. Daniel Loftus and Ashley Burns just holding on to one another there. Not getting any more. So another Daniel Loftus hasn't still got up, and the Turloughmore are not happy with something there, but it's there. Ashley Burns just holding on to one another there. Not getting up to know. And you're all very welcome back here to Pearse Stadium for the second half of the Senior Hurling Championship county semi-final between Loughrea and Turloughmore. It is 12 points to 7 at half-time. The teams are coming back out onto the field for the start of the second half. There's 5 between them, as we said here. It looks as if both sides will have 15 men on the field at the start of the second half. There was just a slight incident there before half-time, but it looks as if that's been dealt with, and it is 12 points to 7 as both teams go back into position for the start of the second half of the Senior Hurling Championship semi-final. 12 points to 7, the county champions lead at half-time. It's Turloughmore who have the win in the second half, and this ball game is about to commence again for the second half. Something has happened there. Paul Hooban actually isn't on the field to play. He's just back coming out onto the field now for the start of the second half, and Carol Wade eventually throws the ball in. The second half of the Senior Hurling Championship semi-final is underway with Loughrea leading by 12 points to 7. You feel that the opening section of this second half is significant for both sides. Can Loughrea build a bigger lead, or can Turloughmore come back into it? It's a huge second half for both of these two teams, as Shane Morgan is on the ground. That's going to be a free out to Shane Morgan and to Loughrea. But Cyril, we saw that incident at half time. I suppose both players were involved in it.
Yeah, well, like Loftus kind of held on to him. Was it
Anthony Burns?
Anthony Burns, like, and he kind of pulled, like, he was kind of pulling away. I don't think he'd be kicking the backside, but it wasn't much now, like, so don't know that the ref do anything at all, but the umpires, they were out to the side. It wasn't really sending off offence anyway.
A minute gone in the second half here as Shane Morgan gets ready to take the free out for Loughrea. 12 points to 7. He's got 3 points in the first half. Long distance freeze. Yeah, well, it'd be interesting to see what he does here. Will he go short with it? Is there a runner?
I'd say there'd be a runner somewhere, because like he won't be able to get the distance. Yeah, gone to the left.
He goes very short towards Ian Hanrahan, the team captain. Hanrahan spins his man. Good ball out to Colin Killeen. Colin Killeen off to Brian Keary, who makes the run upfield. He's already got 1 point, Brian Keary. This one is not going to go over the bar.
You'd imagine that
it's
a third
wide.
Now that he's gone wide. That had been a big score. Still 5 in it, but third need to get on the scoreboard. But this is still anyone's game now.
12 points to 7. Though rain is teeming down here.
Darrell Welch's puck.
Darrell Welch's puck goes along down the field towards Jamie Holland, who's in front of his maul. The ball breaks though. Who's onto it first? It's Kieran Hannon from Loughrea. He can't pick it up though because he's put under serious pressure there by the Turloughmore offensive unit, led by the team captain Tom Quirk out there, as they try to win possession with 5 points between them. The referee has decided that it's going to be a throw-in ball. Those players on both sides battling to get the ascendancy on that occasion. The ball is thrown in, and it's Turlough who have it with Tom Quirk. Tom Quirk off towards Barry Callan. Callan got a good point in the first half. Callan tries to burrow his way through Paul Hooban there. Can't do so, and the ball is flicked out by the Loughrea men out towards the middle field by Anthony Burns towards Darren Shaughnessy, who's very, very deep. Darren got 3 points in the first half. Plays the ball off to Brian Keary. Brian Keary inside towards Tiernan Killeen. Tiernan Killeen, good ball inside towards Vince Morgan, who's in front of his man. He spins his man. Vince Morgan has the ball. He's bearing down on goal. Vince Morgan for Loughrea coming through the heart of the Turloughmore defence. Sprays the ball across the field. Morgan has it now. This time Vince Morgan with a goal scoring opportunity. Great play again by Darragh Walsh, the goalkeeper. He's brought off 2 magnificent goal line interventions here as Jamie Ryan is in possession, and Jamie Ryan puts it over the bar. A second point for Jamie Ryan, but it's a point for Loughrea. It puts them 13 points to 7 in front. Darragh Walsh made a super save at the end of the first half. He has deprived Vince Morgan a goal scoring opportunity there.
That could have been in the net. That's like they're still alive, like they're 6 down, but that could have been 9. You know what I mean? They've got away with it. It's a breaking ball.
The ball is going to break. It goes over the head of Darragh Walsh or Conor Walsh, and it's pulled on first time out into the crowd here. Somebody has caught it. The big roar goes up. Some man has a schlitzer going home, but it's going to be a line ball though to Turloughmore and to Conor Welch.
Yeah, no, he did the right thing, getting over a little bit of panic there, just pulled on it anywhere out over the line. These line balls are dangerous now because, you know, it's very, very slippy.
Connor takes the sideline, goes towards Sean O'Hanlon, who's put under pressure by Brian Keary out there. The ball is towards the sideline.
So far,
it's gone out over the line ball to Turloughmore, I'd say.
So far in all them tussles, so far Loughrea are winning most of the duels on the ground, like, but that could change. I'd say he won't go for a short one this time.
Sean Loftus is coming out to take it, and Sean Loftus he had a fine first half, scoring 3 points.
Got 3 points to play, and he's well capable of this. Now it's hard, but he let it in around the house.
3 minutes gone in the second half here. Loughrea lead by 6, 13 points to 7.
If he can put this across into the cinder high enough, the breeze nearly carried over. I'd say that's what he'll try to do. He's taking great care of it.
Yeah, these are difficult conditions, it must be said, Cyril, and it's terrible to get so far in the championship for both teams.
Just look to the right now, there's only 2 inside the 50-yard line on the Turlough end. That's what he does.
Sean Loftus takes the side, and it's not going to come in though. It's going to go to the wrong side of the post.
You'd imagine to come in with the breeze, but it didn't. 6 in it.
4 minutes gone. Garage Lucknan is interested in taking a quick puck out here. Joe Mooney's in space over on the far side of the field. Does he see him? He does see him. Has he got the ball into his hand? He has got it into his hand, and Mooney's in possession over in the far side of the field. The teacher in St. Brendan's Primary School in Loughrea gets it off towards Colin Killeen. Colin Killeen sprays the ball across the field towards Shane Morgan. Morgan goes into a challenge there, tries to get away from Tom Quirk. He's put under serious pressure. Quirk and the Turloughmore forwards do very, very well there to upend Shane Morgan as he was coming out of defence, but Morgan has the ball again, and Morgan is bursting out. He's got 3 points so far in the game. Lays the ball out towards Ian Hanrahan. Ian Hanrahan sprays the ball across the field towards Cayman Killeen on this side of the field. Cayman comes inside his man. Cayman has got his brother Tiernan beside him. If he picks him out, he does pick out Tiernan Killeen. Tiernan Killeen off towards Shane Morgan in space. Morgan is a good striker of the ball, we know. He goes for a score, but it's going to go to the wrong side of the post, and it's going to go wide.
Their chances are going big in there now because they have the overlaps. Turlough want to get their game organised. Need to get a score, another long ball. Anytime this ball comes down, it's dangerous.
Darragh Walsh takes the puck out, looking for Killeen Whelan on this side of the field. Killeen has the ball in his hand. Killeen in possession, sprays the ball across the field towards Tom Quirk. Is this the chance for Tom to score his first point of the day? Tom Quirk off the left hand side goes to the score for Turloughmore, and the team captain puts it over the bar. It's at 13 points to 8.
Yeah, needed that. Back to the 5 points again. Now Turlough have to move up on the ball. No sharp puck out and just make everyone fight for it.
Yeah, it's 13 points to 8 now, 5 between them.
That's what they're doing.
The Turlough crowd try to get their team going. The ball goes to this side of the field. Up they go forward. It comes off both Brian Keary and Sean O'Hanlon. The ball is up into the air. It breaks forward towards Tiernan Killeen. Cayman Killeen tries to come in and help. Cayman Killeen thought he had the ball in his hand, but there's a player down injured, and with the head injury there, the referee has decided to stop the play.
He banged into one of his own as much as anything. The ball spun up in there and they all went for it.
And I think it's going to be an indirect free to Turloughmore, which gives them a chance to launch that ball into the square. 2 players one from either side went up for that ball, but it's the Loughrea man who's on the ground.
Yeah, pure accident now, to be fair.
6 minutes gone
clash of heads
in the second half. It's tense here in Pearse Stadium, sir. The prize is huge.
Prize is huge, like, and Thomas is like coast to the other win, like over Crockwell. There's no coasting here, like, so this will be interesting. What does Carlway do? He's going to give it throw in, I think, is he?
He's going to throw it in, I thought Turloughmore had possession, but he's decided to throw it in. It's pulled on by Ian Hanrahan, and Ian Hanrahan gets the ball further forward, but Dahi Burke is in possession for Turloughmore, trying to get away from Tiernan Killeen. He's put under pressure there from Darren Shaughnessy, and eventually off the left-hand side gets the ball out towards his brother, that's Ronan Burke, and Ronan Burke goes off the left-hand side to Tom Kirk, who got the last point for Turloughmore. He scoops the ball further forward towards Killeen, or Jarrah Whelan back there, but he's put under pressure, and Shane Morgan has the ball. Shane is bursting out of defence. He's had a good game for Loughrea. Shane Morgan is coming out of defence. He's put under serious pressure there, and the ball back towards Brian Keary. Keary goes back the field again, composed play by Loughrea. Kieran Hanrahan sprays the ball right across the field towards Anthony Burns. He's got a support player outside him. That is Johnny Cohn. If he can find Johnny Cohn, he's on the ground. He's going to get it free here. And in fairness to Loughrea, they were put under an awful lot of pressure there by Turloughmore. They did well to work that ball out of defence.
They work out of defence, and again they get the free out. Like Turloughmore were roaring there for a free because they felt that Shaughnessy was well held up, but this is a free out. Again, hard to see them scoring direct. They'll have to kind of work a move. There's still, what's gone, 7 minutes or nearly 8 in the second half, and there's still the 5-point gap.
Yeah, 5 points between them, and Loughrea are taking their time, showing their experience. You know, they're getting the hurls washed over there. Maybe the schlitter changed and so on and so forth.
They've been around a long time.
Yeah, 7 minutes gone in the second half. Turlough are going to the bench. It looks as if Sean Lannan is about to see action for Turloughmore. As that ball goes down the field again, it's going to break. Who's it going to break towards? Tiernan Killeen tries to pick it up, but Turloughmore have it over there with Dahi Burke. Dahi Burke off the right hand side gets the ball down the field looking for Conor Walsh. Walsh and Brian Keary in a race for possession. The ball breaks over both their heads, and it's Turlough who have possession, and eventually Tom Kirk is in possession. Tom Kirk plays the ball inside towards Sean Loftus, who's in front of his man. Loftus tries to get away from Paul Hooman. Loftus is hit there. That's going to be a free in, and that's going to be a card for a Loughrea player there.
It's alright if it isn't a card.
Yeah, there'll be definitely a yellow card here, you would think. So it's 13 points to 8, but it could be it'll be 13 points to 9, you would think, after this. But you would think there's a Loughrea player going in the book. Is Ian Hanrahan, I think, the team captain for Loughrea, came in there on Sean Loftus, and it's going to be a free in, and it's a yellow card as well for Ian Hanrahan for Loughrea. So he's the first man to be booked today.
Took no prisoners there now.
Yeah, the ball broke off there, and he picks up the yellow card, and a deserved one, you would say.
Frontal charge, they can't complain. It's going to be free, and it should be a tap over. They should bring it back to 4 points.
Yeah, it should be a score for Conor Walsh to bring it back to 4. Yeah, it's a chance here for Walsh. We have 39 minutes played, and Conor Walsh will take the free for Turloughmore to bring it back to 13 points to 9, you would think. And here comes Sean Lannan into the Turloughmore team. He's coming in place of Jarrah Whelan. Jarrah, of course, had a fine campaign so far, but maybe not his day-to-day in the conditions. He's gone off the Turloughmore team, and Sean Lannan comes in. And we said the last day when he came on, great to see him back, and great to see him getting more game time today.
Yeah, look at the great order. Good to see him back.
Sean Loftus is up as well. He's okay. And it's going to be a free in, and Conor Walsh has a chance here to score his 3rd point of the day. The first 2 points, they came from frees. The first one was the first score of the game. The second one was the last score of the first half, and this is a chance here now to bring his side back to within 4 points.
Within his company, straight in front, just inside one of the little arcs, like it should be over the bar. Breeze behind him. Rain behind them.
9.5 minutes played as Conor Walsh puts over his 3rd point of the day. We're back to 4 points. 13 points for Loughrea, 9 points for Turloughmore.
Tinder hooks, you'll find that Turlough will try to put a squeeze on the puck out and make them fight everywhere. But to be fair to Loughrea, they're getting chances. Garage
Loughnane takes the puck out. He goes over to the far side of the field looking for Colin Killeen. It's gone out over the line though. And we saw in the first half as well a couple of Jarrah Walsh's ones went out over the line as well.
One thing that you don't want, but I suppose the breeze is kind of going across that pitch a bit. But he hit a good clip, but you'll probably find out that Turlough could kind of get played a little bit more direct and let the ball kind of do the talking bit rather than short stuff.
Barry McDonough will take the sideline for Turloughmore. He goes route one inside towards Barry Callan. Barry tries to get the ball in his hand. He does get the ball in his hand. Barry Callan as well. He's got a support player through the middle, but he's going to go for the score himself. Barry Callan. It should be the goalkeeper's ball. It is Garage Loughnane as well to get the ball out towards Brian Keary. And Brian Keary soloing forward now for Loughrea. Comes inside his man. Brian Keary plays the ball out the field towards Johnny Cohn, who's the support player. Johnny Cohn gets it out towards Tiernan Killeen. Loughrea have support players on the far side of the field. They have numbers over there. One of those numbers is wearing number 9. That's Colin Killeen.
Coming in droves.
Colin Killeen. Good ball inside towards Jamie Ryan. He's got 2 points so far. Jamie, he's going to go off the left hand side, his favourite side. Jamie going for point number 3. Has he got the distance and the accuracy? He has. Great score by Jamie Ryan. It's his 3rd score of the day. A composed move by Loughrea. Great score. 14 points to 9.
Yeah, you'd have to say great score. Very well worked by Loughrea. Worked out from defence, and they have this ball now to just work it again.
Brian Keary is in possession. He's playing well.
Very well.
Brian Keary out towards Kieran Hanrahan. Kieran Hanrahan gets the ball out towards the brother Ian. Ian Hanrahan plays the ball inside towards Kay McLean. Kay McLean has the space to go for a score here now for Loughrea. Kay McLean off the left hand side. Kay McLean over the bar. Great score by Kay McLean. 11 minutes into the second half. All of a sudden there's 6 between them again.
Yeah,
good score.
These lads are coming right at the right time. There are two lovely scores there from Loughrea. Just when you think Turloughmore were coming into the game.
15 points to 9. The ball goes out over the line on the far side of the field, and after 42 minutes there are 6 points between them. Paul Fahey, the linesman, has indicated it's going to be a Loughrea ball over there.
It looked a Turloughmore ball, but like he's going the other way.
Yeah, Turlough not happy with that decision.
No, you can see it here on the screen as well.
12 minutes gone in the second half. Loughrea lead by 6 points. 15 points for Loughrea, 9 points for Turloughmore in very, very difficult conditions, Cyril. And as we said, like
Turloughmore they're just not putting a few scores together. They probably need a goal to come back into it, like, but you know.
The conditions are hard now, Cyril, for both teams, aren't they? It's a pity for the county semi-final that it's bucketing down rain here in Pearse Stadium.
Yeah, it's a tough, and the grass is wet. Loughrea led down at the moment. Turloughmore complained that they're killing time. He's all right now.
We believe the Cork County final was called off this evening
as
well.
Yeah, just show you like they were getting the brunt of the weather, like, you know. But Tommy Kelly and his management team would be happy enough, like, you know. What are they up? They're 6 points up. They're only 5 up at half time. So yeah, is there a Loughrea lad hurt here and Niall coming out, or it's hard to make out the number here now?
It's Brian Keary that's in a bit of bother. Alan Kelly's the man that's warming up though, but I'd say Brian Keary won't want to go off the field to play.
No, but Turloughmore, you see that the ref has to do either stay on or come off, one or the other.
He's calling. What he's doing is actually he's taking his time because he's calling back Cullen Killeen just to make sure someone picks up Conor Walsh.
He's very lame coming. He must be injured because he's playing well.
He's playing well, yeah. The ball, it's a poor sideline. It's going to be won by Sean Lennon over there. Sean Lennon for Turloughmore plays the ball inside looking for Killian Traers, who's now the support player. He's got a man inside Killian. Can he find him? He can't get the ball inside towards Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon being put under pressure there. Across comes Canlan. Barry Canlan has it. Barry Canlan though, good defensive play there by Cayman Killeen, I think it was. It goes out for a wide ball, and in fairness to Cayman Killeen, he got a point a couple of moments ago, but he tracked back there and he did very, very well.
Good way to get. There's nothing really happening for Turloughmore. Not getting any break at all. They're fast puck out again, and here come Loughrea again.
Loughrea are moving quickly. The ball goes up towards Anthony Burns. Burns, he got a point in the first half. Ball plays it inside towards the full forward line, looking for Vince Morgan there. Vince tries to control the ball though. There's 3 Turloughmore players there, and Turloughmore repelled that situation, but Loughrea have won the ball back. This is a goal scoring opportunity. Is Tiernan Killeen going to get on the end of this? He's not. The ball goes in towards the goals, but it's Darrow Walsh again who's coming out with it. But there's going to be a free in. They were on an advantage, and this will put 7 between them.
Yeah, they're doing enough the whole time to keep that bit in front, like, you know. Turloughmore putting on another sub. There's a sub coming on for Loughrea now.
Yeah, Sean Sweeney is it that's coming in for Loughrea. And Sean Sweeney is a very experienced man to come in for Loughrea.
Yeah, he won't let the side down, like he came up from the junior team, good hurler.
Yeah, and of course he's played senior for a good number of years and played in last year's county final. Had to go off with an injury after about 9 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm sure that was
very unlucky.
Very unlucky from his own perspective.
This guy is like he won't go down without a fight, and he won't be feigning an injury, if you know what I mean. If he goes down, he's hurt.
Yeah, 44 minutes in, he's into the play, and Tiernan Killeen puts it over the bar. And in these conditions, Cyril, it's 16 points to 9. There's 7 between them. It's a big lead.
It's a lot because like Turloughmore are only kind of getting one now and again. Like, you know, they need a goal probably to really kind of open up.
The ball is pucked out towards the far side of the field. It goes out over the line, and this time Paul Fahey is indicating that it's going to be a Turloughmore ball. He is indicating it's going to be a Turloughmore ball over on the far side of the field. So Turlough interested in getting on with the game quickly, as Conor Walsh will take the sideline over on the far side of the field. 7 points between them. 16 points for Loughrea.
There's 14 minutes gone.
Yeah, almost 15 minutes gone here in this second half. The ball goes out over the line on the far side of the field. Another line ball to Turloughmore, but this is all suiting Loughrea. The game is slowing down. The balls are going out over the line.
They're playing very tight. Like, you know, they want to kind of open up and let the ball do the work. Like it's a hard evening to hurl, but like hurling short makes it 10 times harder.
What's going to happen here? Carol Wade is going over towards the side. I think he's given a card to a Minter over there. It's been the thing in the championship over the last while. Minter's getting cards. It's a Loughrea Minter that's getting the card over on the far side of the field.
But all this is only killing time, and you know, like the ref, I know they have to keep it. Sure, he was doing no harm at all. Watching the play.
He's been told to go outside the ground anyway, so they have made a change there. The Loughrea men over on the far side of the field as the ball goes long in towards Cullen Killeen, and Cullen is bursting out of defence for Loughrea. He's got a slap there from Sean Loftus coming out, and it's going to be a card that I'm sure Cullen will take his time getting up. And is it Jamie Holland actually who might be getting the card for Turloughmore? But it's 16 points to 9, and Carol Wade has given the card there to Jamie Holland. Probably a bit of frustration there from Jamie's part, but Loughrea's Cullen Kenny, he'll take his time, no doubt, and why wouldn't he, with the way that things are going for them?
They seem to be on top now, and they're managing the game that bit better than Turloughmore. I thought Turloughmore were right at it, but anytime it goes inside, Borden is dangerous, Jamie Ryan, they're dangerous inside. The Killings are coming back out the field. There's only 2 in the full forward. It was very dangerous. Now what Turlough need is kind of 1 or 2 points together, and that could kind of bring them or better steal a goal, but they haven't threatened one yet. And to be fair to Darrell Welch, he's brought off 2 or 3 great saves to keep Turlough in the game.
There's 3 more games, of course, live on Stream Sport in association with Galway BFM and Galway GAA. Tomorrow we will be in Athenry, Cyril, to see the intermediate semi-final between Kinvara and Beha, and the Senior B final between Hascrafohan and Lee Mellows, while in Ballinasloe there will be the second of the intermediate semi-finals between Ballygar and Mealich Aircourt. All games live on Stream Sport and Galway GAA in association with Galway BFM, as that's going to be free over on the far side of the field. The free is to Turloughmore, and Conor Walsh is going out quickly to take this one. 16 points to 9. They need a few scores now.
No hanging around. They need scores so be interesting to see. Conor needs to get this. So now he'll have the distance, but the accuracy is the thing. He's out near the sideline, about 45 to 50 yards out.
Conor Walsh will take the free for Turloughmore. 17 minutes gone in the second half here. Loughrea 16 points, Turloughmore 9 points. As Conor Walsh will take this free. He's got 3 so far, all from the place ball. This is a difficult free with the conditions the way they are. They're very, very difficult conditions out there. We cannot stress how difficult it is for players on both sides out here in this county semi-final. As Conor Walsh takes the free, to be a great effort. It goes over the bar. It has gone over the bar. That's a great score by Conor Walsh. His 4th and an 8th. It's one they needed, sir.
Yeah, what they really need is a goal. Give them an injection like that to bring to life. It's kind of gone dead in the second half. Now, it's been a very good game considering conditions. It's a good puck out by Loughrea, long, high. Yeah,
it's a long, high puck out, and it's a 50-50 ball. Tom Kirk tries to pick it up, and Dahi Burke does get it in his hand. Dahi Burke back to Sean Lennon. Sean Lennon goes inside towards the full forward line. It's a race possession here. Who's going to get there? It's Paul Houben who scoops the ball out, and it goes out over the line on the far side of the field.
Yeah, Turlough getting a bit more direct now on their attack, and they have to, because they can't keep.
And Dahi Burke, by the way, interestingly, has gone up to the attack as well.
But you're probably going to find that one of the Killings or someone will come back with him.
He's being picked up by Sean Sweeney at the moment. That ball goes across the field. It's intercepted though, and Loughrea have possession. The ball hasn't gone out of the line. Loughrea trying to work it up the field, but good play there by the Turloughmore man in the far side of the field. It's 16 points to 10. It's hard enough to see the numbers and the players over on the far side of the field, sir. Such are the difficult conditions here. It's going to be a free to Turloughmore though, and this is a chance possibly to bring it back to 5 points. But again, this is a very difficult free for Conor Walsh.
But again, it's to be 2 points in a row, to kind of bring it down bit by bit. What are the 10, 16, 6 points down? With about 12 minutes to go. Well, it'll be a few minutes injury time, but you can't be depending on that.
Brendan Phelan is a man that's coming in as well. Conditions could suit him. He's a big, strong, powerful man. He'd probably come in at the edge of the square for Turlough.
Yeah, well, he'd probably play in there if he comes on, because he'd be a focal point anyway. But there's no point of bringing him on unless to let the ball in now, because he needs it in around the house.
Conor Walsh has the free for Turloughmore. He's playing with the wind in the second half. There's 6 between them. A chance here possibly to bring it back to a 5-point ball game as Conor takes the free for Turlough. Has he got the accuracy? He has got the accuracy. Good score by Conor. That's 5 frees for Conor Walsh, and 19 minutes into the second half. The Turloughmore fans have found their voice again.
It's hold them in the
16
game.
points to 11. So Jamie Holland is coming off the Turloughmore team, and it's Brendan Phelan who is coming in. Jamie Holland picked up that yellow card a couple of moments ago. 16 points to 11. We have 11 minutes to go here. Loughrea lead by 5 points in the county championship semi-final. The ball goes long down the field. It breaks. It's going to break towards Cullen Killeen, put under pressure from Killian Traers. The ball breaks back though to Tom Kirk. Tom Kirk has it for Turloughmore. Tom Kirk put under pressure. He's on an advantage. It's going to be a free in, and the Turlough fans are really on their feet now because they're back in business, so to speak. They've got 2 quick frees. This could be a third one. All of a sudden a 7-point lead could be down to 4.
Still has to score it.
It's a difficult, and they're all difficult frees these, sir, aren't they? There's no gimme free here at all today.
No, there's not a gimme free. There's a nice new ball going up, but even that is still a tricky one. He's taken the last 2 very well, but from the far side. This now is from the left-hand side, so it's completely opposite of what he was doing.
10 minutes to go in the county championship semi-final. St Thomas's are in the final in 2 weeks' time. Who will they be playing in the final? Will it be Loughrea, who lead by 16 points to 11, or can Turloughmore, who were 7 points down, come back into this game and force their way into the county championship final? 16 points to 11. 10 minutes to go as Conor Walsh stands over the free. He's got the last 2 from the place ball on 48 and 49 minutes. On 50 minutes, is he about to score his 3rd free in as many minutes? Conor Walsh lifts, bends and strikes, gets the ball in towards the goal. The distance is no problem. The accuracy is no problem. problem. We're back to 4 points, 16 points to 12. As Loughrea go to the bench, Neil Keary for Vince Morgan.
Yeah, he's keeping him in the game. Vince Morgan coming off. He had a good game. Vince tricky, but like Neil Keary is tricky as well. Smaller than Morgan, maybe a bit fast, but Morgan is a good player, one for the future.
6-pointed freeze for Conor Walsh. It's 16 points now to 12. That's 4 between them.
Turlough are moving up, Niall, and all the puck outs.
Here comes Garage Loughnane now with the puck out. Their season is on the line, of course. Both team seasons are on the line. And it puts Loughrea, who have the advantage at the moment. He goes short out towards Sean Sweeney, who's Garage Loughnane. Sean Sweeney has time to turn, and Sean Sweeney gets that ball down the field. Neil Keary, the sub, is underneath this one. Who's going to come away with possession? It's going to be taken brilliantly out of the air by Darren Shaughnessy, who came behind Neil Keary to pick that one out of the air. Back to Cullen Killeen. Cullen Killeen in towards Tiernan Killeen. Tiernan is going for a score. Has that ball gone between the posts? It hasn't. It's gone to the wrong side of the post. It's tailed away. And that's the 8th wide for Loughrea.
Darren Shaughnessy's playing well, like for Niall. Caught a great ball there out of the sky. Another long ball by Walsh.
Yeah, Darragh Walsh goes over towards this side of the field again. Up they go forward. Shane Morgan is underneath though. They didn't see it actually. Yeah, Shane Morgan tries to pick it up, put under pressure there by Conor Walsh, who does well to get the ball back towards Killeen Whelan. The ball breaks again. Who's going to be onto it? It's Cullen Killeen. He's had a fine game for Loughrea. And Cullen Killeen picks out as man in space. That man in space is Darren Shaughnessy. Darren Shaughnessy's been put under pressure by Killian Traers. Can Traers get back? Shaughnessy still has it. He's got 3 points. He's going for point number 4. Darren Shaughnessy puts it over the bar. It's a great score by Darren Shaughnessy. And as you said, Cyril, he's had a fine game.
Yeah, the big thing today, like there's a different lad from Loughrea standing up every day. The last day was Tiernan Killeen. Today, like it seems to be shocked to see having a great game, like, and you know, for being quiet all year, but can go to good in the right time. But here's a long high ball.
Long puck out again, up they go for. The ball is going to break. Who's going to be onto it? It's Barry Callan trying to win it, but the Loughrea man just pulls in that ball. It's Johnny Cohn over the far side of the field. It's picked up by Brendan Phelan inside towards Barry Callan. Barry Callan right across the field in a race possession, and Cayman Killeen again. He's covered an acre of ground for Loughrea. Out towards Anthony Burns. Burns, he has it. He's a support player over the far side of the field. It's the youngster Johnny Cohn who's in possession, and Johnny is soloing forward. The vastly experienced Johnny Cohn. He won't go for it on this occasion because he's going to play it inside towards Jamie Ryan. Jamie Ryan tries to get ahead of his man. Jamie has got 3 points as well. Jamie has got the ball in possession. He's going to go back out the field again, inside again towards the runner. The runner is Neil Keary. Neil Keary comes inside his man, the sub. Neil Keary's put under serious pressure over the shoulder. Neil Keary goes for the score, but it's going to go wide. 9 wides for Loughrea. But they lead.
Quick puck out here. Turlough come on the attack.
17 points to 12. 7 minutes to go as Turloughmore do come on the attack, and the ball is sprayed right across the field, looking for Conor Walsh over there. He puts up the hand. The ball is going to break. Who's it going to break towards? And Loughrea have the numbers there, and Loughrea work it out of defence, and Sean Sweeney's in possession, and Sean Sweeney's got a support player in front of him, but Sean Sweeney decides to go over to the far side of the field where there's no Loughrea man at all, but there is a Turloughmore man in Daniel Loftus, the man wearing number 4. Daniel Loftus coming out of defence for Turlough. He sprays the ball inside towards Conor Walsh, who's in front of his man. Walsh has the ball in his hand. Good play by Conor Walsh. He has Dahi Burke through the middle. He picks out Dahi Burke. Dahi Burke has made the run up from the middle of the field. Dahi Burke soloing forward, sprays the ball across the field towards Killeen Whelan. The ball breaks though. Joseph Mooney just got the touch in there for Loughrea, and the ball is repelled by the Loughrea men again, and it's that man Shane Morgan trying to come out of defence, but Sean Loftus as well. Loftus has a good game as well for Turloughmore. He got 3 points in the first half. It's 17 points to 12. We've 6.5 minutes to go here. Turlough have possession over the far side of the field. It's going to be a free in. It should be 17-13 after this one.
Yeah, like the frees are holding Turloughmore now. It's gone up the ante again, like that long ball there for Sean Sweeney went all completely wrong into Loftus. Loftus had it up along the wing, but this should be another score. Still has to do it, of course. It's still a tricky evening for frees, but he's on form. Yeah, Conor Welch is like, you know. So
he's got the last 3 points that Turloughmore have got, all from the place ball. 6 minutes to go.
But in the meantime, Loughrea have got 2 great points, so like it's still 5 points in it. Down to the last 6 minutes.
Down to the last 6 minutes. Of course, if we were to finish level here, we would go to extra time here in Pearse Stadium. I'm sure Turlough could probably take extra time at the moment. 17 points to 12.
They would at this stage.
Conor Walsh with the free, a chance for him to score his 7th point of the day. He's been deadly accurate, in fairness to Conor in this game. He's inside the 45 metre line. He's looking for a point number 7 that will bring it back to 17 points to 13. Conor Walsh takes the free for Turloughmore. Has he put it over the bar? He has put it just inside the post, and that's a pointed free for Turloughmore.
Just hanging in.
So 17 points to 13, and we have 6 minutes to go, Cyril.
Yeah, it'll be tight.
It'll be tight as Garage Loughnane takes the puck out. 17-13. He goes over to the far side of the field. Conor Walsh is underneath that. He's going to let out over the line though, and it's a line ball to Turloughmore over on the far side of the field. Turlough have a chance to build from the back, and Killian Traers is good with these sidelines. He's going to take it. I'd say he'll go route 1.
Well, he's placing it down. He's picking up a little bit of grass. After saying that, he takes a quick
short up towards the Barry McDonough, and the ball comes off the Loughrea man over there, goes out over the line, and it's a line ball. And is it a Loughrea ball or a Turloughmore ball? It's a Turloughmore ball, but it's eating up the time again. 5 minutes to go, 17 points to 13. It's delicately poised. It's very, very wet in Pearse Stadium. It's Loughrea, the county champions, who hold the advantage at the moment.
This won't come short. He'll go along if he's able.
Barry McDonough with the sideline for Turloughmore over on the far side of the field. Dahi Burke has it. Dahi Burke is good going forward, as we know. Back towards Killian Traers. He's got a support player on this side of the field. It's a Sean Lennan. Sean Lennan has it. The Turloughmore crowder Shane put it over the bar. Sean Lennan is winding up for a score. Sean Lennan, has he put it over the bar? Sean Lennan has put it over the bar. 17 points to 14. Great score by Sean Lennan. And we're back to a 3-point ball game.
Big cheer there from the crowd. He's the crowd favourite. Great to see him back, to be fair.
Yeah, back to 3 again. And it's a good score there by Sean Lennan. And we have 56 minutes gone. Turlough win the puck out. And the ball is up the field again. In towards Brendan Phelan. He's got Barry Callan inside him. Brendan Phelan has the ball. Inside towards Barry Callan, but the pass is overcooked. It goes over his head. He probably should have given it maybe a couple of seconds earlier.
He should have given it earlier. Hand pass, a little tip. I saw the man well.
17 points to 14. There was a chance there for Turlough.
There was a chance for a score anyway, like that, 2-1, but not to give it in time. That's the cardinal sin.
Dara Whelan, by the way, is about to come in again for Turloughmore. 17 points to 14. Garage Lucknan takes the puck out. He goes out towards the middle of the field again. The ball is hanging there. Who's going to win it? It's going to break into the path of Sean Lennan. Sean Lennan has it. He's bursting forward. Sean Lennan gets the ball into Tom McQuirk. Tom McQuirk is fouled there. He's not fouled. Referee says play on. The ball is picked up by Ian Hanrahan. Ian Hanrahan plays the ball inside towards Jamie Ryan at the edge of the square. Jamie comes out to try and win possession. He tries to spin his man there, but Turlough have 2 players there, and they should repel the situation as Neil Keary comes in to help out. 17 points to 14. We have 3 minutes to go here in Pearse Stadium as Turloughmore have won a free out, and it's going to be a free out. Ronan Burke Ronzer is foul there, and Darragh Walsh, the goalkeeper, is coming as quickly as he can from the goalkeeping position. Darragh Whelan, who is coming back on, he's coming back on in place of his brother Killian Whelan. 17 points to 14.
No, I don't know who they're taking off.
Killian Whelan actually is number 12 being taken off. He hasn't come off the field though. He's gone back out. They're changing it actually to 13. Sean O'Hanlon actually. That's actually coming off. It's Sean O'Hanlon who's coming off the Turloughmore team.
Long
17 points to 14. A long ball by Darragh Walsh from the free. It's a high dropping ball. It's going to be one. Is it by the Loughrea defence? It is, because the ball has gone out over the line. It's gone out wide, and that's a wide for Turlough. It's their 6th of the day.
The ball coming in there with the corner forward should be coming out from the inside, not setting back in.
17 points to 14. It's delicately poised. A goal for either side late on, sir, could be crucial here. Quick puck out to Sean Sweeney. Sean Sweeney has got the ball in his hand. He scoops it forward towards Shane Morgan. Morgan tried to come out of defence. Morgan plays the ball across the field, and eventually the ball is in the hand of Joseph Mooney. Joseph Mooney trying to get away from Killian Whelan. He's dragged to the ground there. He showed his experience there. He went into the tackle, and Darren Shockney says, I'm going to stop the play. It's going to be a free. And Joseph Mooney did well there.
Yeah, Mooney did well, and so did Shockney, because instead of taking the ball on that, he's going to take his advantage.
Shane Morgan will take the free. He got 3 points in the first half. Could he point this one? If he does, it'll be a super score. We see that Loughrea are going to the bench, by the way. Martin McManus is about to see action for Loughrea in the closing moments of this game, as Ian Hanrahan, the captain, is getting some advice. I'd say Ian Hanrahan is just going to run into the position here where there's no ocean of space.
Yeah, he's trying to trick. Look at this, they have an overlap on this side.
Yeah, if Turlough don't see it at the moment, Ian Hanrahan is just having a talk there with the mentors. He's on the field of play.
It's an old trick. Watch this, he's on the field of play.
He's looking for the ball now, and is he going to get the ball?
He's on his own.
He's on his own on this side of the field. Turlough haven't picked him up as of yet. They will now, because Barry McDonough goes back there, but is it too late? The ball goes inside towards Darren Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy tries to win possession. The ball breaks into the path of Dahi Burke. Dahi Burke trying to get there ahead of Jamie Ryan. The ball is on the ground. Jamie Ryan tries to come in. Tiernan Killeen is also there. It's 17 points to 14, but it's Dahi who's storming out of defence for Turloughmore. He needs support. He has support inside him, and eventually they'll work it out of defence, Turloughmore, and it's 17 points to 14. They're 3 points in arrears as Sean Lennon is in possession. He's blocked down by Cullen Killeen. The ball breaks inside towards Ian Hanrahan. He flicks the ball quickly, and he reverse pass inside towards Tiernan Killeen. He's very close to the sideline, Killeen. He hand passed the ball back the field. It's gone out over the line, and it's a line ball on this side of the field, and there's mentors coming in there on the sideline.
Should be a line ball for Loughrea.
I think it is a Loughrea line ball. Martin McManus is coming in, and it's Jamie Ryan who's coming off, and Jamie is going over to take this sideline, but Jamie is actually coming off the Loughrea team. He doesn't realise it as yet. He says, I want to take this sideline, but Jamie has to come off the field now. Number 17 for Turloughmore is also in. That is Vincent Doyle, and off the team is coming Barry McDonough, but Jamie Ryan is off the field of play, and he was interested in taking the sideline. He didn't realise he was coming off.
He's not too happy.
With 59.30 on the clock, 17 points to 14. Turlough need a goal at this stage. If Loughrea could put this over the bar, there'd be 4 between them. We haven't been told what the additional time will be. We will soon be told that, as Loughrea have a sideline with Ian Hanrahan on this side of the field. The county champions lead by 3, 17 points to 14 as we hit the 60th minute of this game. Ian Hanrahan with the sideline. It's intercepted, and Turlough have it with Dahi Burke. And Dahi Burke, first time the sitter down the field, is going to be 4 minutes additional time. Colin Killeen takes it out of the air superbly. Off to Sean Sweeney. Sean Sweeney for Loughrea gets the ball forward in towards Ian Hanrahan. Hanrahan scoops it further forward, but he didn't see what he was doing there, and Dahi Burke intercepts it again. Dahi's had a good game, it must be said, for Turloughmore. Dahi is in possession, plays the ball right across the field. Have Turlough the numbers there? They have, and eventually Dan Loftus bursts out of defence. 17 points to 14. Turlough need a goal, sir. We're into the additional time. They play the ball inside, but Sean Sweeney should be there for Loughrea. He drops the ball out of his hand. He flicks it across the field though, into the path of Shane Morgan. Shane Morgan picks out Cullen Killeen. The ball comes out of his hand. He's under serious pressure. He loses it. It's back towards Tom Quirk, who's winding up for a score there, and he's half blocked down. The ball is won by Daniel Loftus over the far side of the field. He's fouled. It's going to be a free in, and Darren Shockley just didn't get there in time. 4 minutes additional time. Does Conor Walsh put this between the post?
He does. If he's able, he does.
3.5 minutes to go here in this county championship semi-final. Just 3 points between them. Turlough are trying to get on with this game as quickly as possible here. 31 minutes played, 17 points to 14. Conor Walsh has scored, is at 7 points so far from the place ball for Turloughmore as he gets ready to take this free for his side now. He's got 7, as we said. He's on just inside the 65 metre line. 31 minutes played. We've 3 minutes to go here. Just 3 points between them. This is a chance to bring it back to 2 as Alan Kelly is about to come into the Loughrea team. Another one of their under 20 players.
Yeah, good
as
player.
Conor Walsh takes this free now for Turloughmore. As we said, he's got 7. Is this going to be point number 8? Has he got the accuracy from this free? He has got the accuracy. He's put it over the bar. We're back to 2 points. 17 points to 15. And a point for Conor Walsh there. They've got the last 3 scorers, Turloughmore. And now with 61 minutes played, it is 17 points to 15. 2 between them. Going off the team is Ian Hanrahan for Loughrea. Alan Kelly is in. We have 2.5 minutes to go in this county championship semi-final. The ball goes long down the field. It's going to break. It's going to break in the middle field. Tom Quirk tries to win it for Turloughmore. He's on the ground, as is a Loughrea player there. Is what's going to happen here. Every ball is fought valiantly by both sides out there, and Loughrea have it with Kieran Hanrahan trying to burst out of defence. Back to Neil Keary, and Neil Keary gets the ball inside towards the full forward line. Martin McManus is coming out, but it's intercepted by Dan Loftus there. Loftus has it for Turloughmore. He's put under pressure there. He's fouled coming out of defence. It's going to be a free to Turloughmore. Darrell Walsh is going to come out for...
Loftus has a great second half. He's very steady.
Sean Lennon is on this side of the field. Can Darrell Walsh see him? He's going to go route 1, you would think here. If this ball goes long down into the square, it could end up on the back of the net. Can Loughrea repel this situation? Darrell Walsh takes the free. He drops it into the 14 metre line. It's caught out of the air by Joseph Mooney, who's had a fine game for Loughrea as well. Mooney trying to come out of defence. He's put under pressure there. He's fouled. It's going to be a free out. The free out is to Loughrea. 2.5 minutes or a minute and a half to go, Cyril. 2.5 of the extra time gone. Turlough need a goal.
Yeah, Mooney, and I could have to say Sweeney has played quite well since he came on wing back as well. Big, strong, fine cut of a man.
Yeah, Sweeney has played well, Sean Sweeney, since he's come on for Brian Keary.
Loughrea are taking their time with the ball.
They're taking their time as Shane Morgan is about to take the free for Loughrea.
He's come out a good bit, but you can't blame him for that.
A minute and 20 seconds left to go. Carol Wade is the racer. The ball has gone down this side of the field. That's a crucial ball. It's gone out over the line. What way is it going to go? It's going towards Turloughmore. Yeah. The Loughrea management team not happy with that, and they're incensed by that, in fact. And Carol Collins is the linesman on this side of the field. He has indicated that it came off the hand of the Loughrea man. Turloughmore are interested in getting on with the game quickly. It's Sean Lennon. Sean Lennon is in possession with this.
They have to do everything right here, Turlough now.
With this free for his side, this sideline for his side. We're into the last minute of the game. 33 minutes and 10 seconds to go. There's 2 points between them. Loughrea lead by 17 points to 13. Are the county champions about to get back into the county final, or is there a late sting in the tail here as Turloughmore have this sideline cut? Killian Trier's sideline has gone out over the line on this side of the field, and could that be it? We've 30 seconds to go. Loughrea lead by 17 points to 15. The first game was won by St Thomas's. Is it going to be a Loughrea Thomas's county final, or can Turloughmore come late again?
You don't know, anything can happen in a hurling match. You just don't know.
20 seconds to go here. As Joseph Mooney will take the sideline for Loughrea. His side lead by 2 points.
Joseph will do nothing stupid here now.
He'll probably go down the same line, you would think. We have 33:50 on the clock. Here comes Joseph Mooney. He does come down this same line. He launches down the field looking for Tiernan Killeen. It goes over his head. Martin McManus comes out in front of his man. The ball is in the corner back position. Vincent Doyle tries to pick it up. The 4 minutes additional timer up as Vincent Doyle clears the ball down the field. It should be won by Cullen Killeen. Killeen has it for Loughrea. He's put under pressure there. He does well to hold on to possession. He goes right across the field towards Kieran Hanrahan. Hanrahan has it now for Loughrea. Hanrahan falling forward. The time is well up. Kieran Hanrahan goes for the score. It's launched in towards the goal. It should be Darrell Walsh's ball. That's the net, is it? It's a goal. It's a goal for Kieran Hanrahan. It's come off the hand of Darrell Walsh. It ends up in the back of the net, and that is that. It's going to be Loughrea into the county final. 117 to 15 points.
Yeah, it's tough on the goalie after playing a great game all through. Got caught in that.
Just got caught in that one. 17 to 15 points. Hansey has it. Hansey comes out with the ball. Loughrea and Thomas are going to be in the county final as Darren Shocknessy has possession over in the far side of the field. Darren Shocknessy taking on his man. It's all over. And Loughrea are through to the county championship final. Yeah. The county champions drive on in their quest for the 2 in a row. They're into the county final. They'll be playing St Thomas's in a couple of weeks' time. 17 to 15 points. In fairness, Loughrea got the lead early on. They were 4 up at half time. They stretched further in front in the second half. Deserving winners, sir. They're into the county final.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. They're only 4 or 5 up at half time. Came out the second half, and Turlough got a point or two, and didn't that swing Loughrea one. They came back in and got some great scores. Okay, the last goal puts a kind of a gloss in it, but even counting out that, forget about that. Like Loughrea did a one very, very good. Backline very, very good. Like they're playing very well in there all year really. Like Johnny Cohn full back, Hanrahan corner and Hooban and centre back Morgan was back to his brilliant best. And the boys midfield, the Killings had great games. As I suppose the man today that really stood up has been quite all year was Darren Shocknessy. Played a fantastic game. What did he get? 1, 2, 3, 4. But it was just his general play as well. Very good all through. Now look at Turlough tried their hearts out. I thought they were playing the wrong game for a while, kind of playing it very short in kind of tough weather. But like Loughrea, very, very experienced. And people were kind of half forgetting coming in now that Loughrea are the champions from last year. And it's going to, now you're down to the nitty gritty. Like Thomas's are the benchmark. Loughrea would dearly love to beat them. So you're going to have a fantastic county final in 2 weeks' time. I just hope that the weather is better. Look, it's hard to hurl out there tonight. And you'd have to say Conor Welch's free taken. Immaculate, they are really under pressure. Dahi Buck had a great game. Good to see Sean and Land. The handles were good. And Dara Welch will feel disgusted with that last goal, but look, that can happen. The game wasn't won or lost there. He kept them in the game with 2 or 3 great saves that should have been goals for Loughrea.
Yeah, it's Loughrea St Thomas's now county final. They played each other a couple of years ago in the county final. Loughrea were disappointed to lose that day. Thomas's have this record in the county final, Cyril. They have never lost a county final. Yeah, look, they're still the benchmark, and you'd have to admire them, because they keep coming back. They have an odd new lad coming, but their defensive display again today, they know what to do. And look, you probably have no one can count out Thomas's. People are saying when you win last year, they come back again, but you'd only made them fresh. And you'd have the likes of Turloughmore coming, Ordenmore coming, Clarenbridge coming, Tommy Larkins coming, but yet you find that probably the 2 best teams in the county, the most consistent all year, have been, say, Loughrea and Thomas's. But even Crowell now, they would be disappointed they beaten the 4 or 5 goals. The scoreline, I suppose, doesn't do them justice. They got a lot of points, but if they look at their overall year, Niall, they had a good year. They just met a very experienced team, and look at what they have to do is to get back there again next year. Yeah, that's what they have to do, but we'll just concentrate on Loughrea for a minute. You mentioned, look, they have a fine team. We know they're the county champions. They weren't on full kilter maybe in the group stages of the championship. They were down a good few players, but that victory over Clarenbridge, even you sensed it afterwards. We saw Tommy Kelly and the Loughrea team speaking in the middle of the field after that game. We sensed that day after that victory over Clarenbridge, coming from 7 points down, that they weren't going to give up that county championship without a fight. That could change their whole season. It probably did. They just weren't clicking and firing. They had the work done, but it just wasn't happening. And as Tommy would tell you when you'd meet him, look, we have the work done, and it's up to ourselves now. The players have to get out themselves, and they did. Now look, they got the match-ups. There's young Killings, there's 3 Killings in it. Hard to know which is which, but Cullen is doing a terrible lot of work. Tiernan had a fantastic game for the last 2 days. The other Killing had a good game today. They're all over the pitch. But as I said, Shocknessy had a great game. Jamie Ryan coming back to himself was unhappy coming off, but at the same time picked his few scores. He'll be getting better again the next day. And from teaching Loughrea, Niall, that Loughrea would dearly love to beat Thomas's, Thomas would love to beat Loughrea as well. Dearly love to beat them doesn't mean you're going to beat them. It's going to be a great final. I just hope the weather will probably come right for that day. Have it a nice, lovely, cold, crispy, frosty day, and have hurling balls flying. Look, it's a good crowd considering the conditions, but there was no way the crowd was going to be as big as it would be if it was 4 teams in that drive, but that's for another day. Yeah, it's all over here. That is for another day. We've had 2 interesting county championship semi-finals. The rain in the end, though, spoiling things maybe for the second game, but in the first game it finished St Thomas's 4-18 to Crowell's 19 points. And in the second game here, it's Loughrea, the county champions, who march on back into the county final. They have won by 5 points in the end. It finished Loughrea 1-17 Turloughmore 15 points. The county final in 2 weeks' time is between Loughrea, the county champions, taking on a St Thomas' side who have never lost a county final. We look forward to that in 2 weeks' time, and of course, as I said, there'll be more action on Stream Sport tomorrow with the other 3 games that we know are going to be broadcast live, the Senior B final plus the intermediate semi-finals. But in the end, semi-final Saturday is over here in Galway, and it is St Thomas' and Loughrea who are through to the county final.
Custom sportswear and workwear by Baru Sports in Ennis and Shannon. From clubs and schools to local businesses, we design quality gear that looks sharp and lasts. Baru Sports Ennis and Shannon, custom made for your team, your work, your game. Call us now on 061 364 750.
To put his side into an early lead here in this county championship semi-final, and Conor Walsh has put the ball straight between the posts. It's the opening score of the county championship semi-final. Personified gets the ball out towards Dan Loftus, who's put under pressure there from the puck out, and eventually it's overturned. It's a scoreable opportunity for Darren Shaughnessy. It's a point for Darren Shaughnessy. Callan will go down on the ball. He's had a good campaign for Turloughmore, has Barry Callan this year. He's on the ball. He's going to go up for a score off the left hand side. It'd be a great score by Barry Callan if he can put it over. Killeen, who's go for it in position. Cullen Killeen goes for the score, as this is a chance to score. It is, and Cullen Killeen puts it over the bar. That's 2 points apiece. Good score by 2 points apiece. The score at the moment. Darren Shaughnessy has the ball for Loughrea. Comes inside his man. He's going to go for a score. Here's a big nice point by Darren Shaughnessy. It is a nice point by Darren Shaughnessy. For a score. Has it gone over the bar? It's batted out by the goalkeeper Darragh Walsh. Can he get there ahead of Vince Morgan? He does get there ahead of Vince Morgan. His foul. It's going to be a free out. And Darragh by Tiernan Killeen. Killeen is playing with the win for Loughrea in the first half. Tiernan Killeen off the left hand side, going for his opening score of the day. He's put it over the bar. Good score by Tiernan Killeen. Second of the Loftus brothers. Sean Loftus spins his man. He goes for the score for Turloughmore. That's a lovely score. If it comes inside the post, it's a great score by Sean Loftus. That's his first feaster. That is Jamie Ryan. Good to see him back in action for Loughrea. Jamie Ryan going for the score. Jamie Ryan high. Haran Trasno, and then it's a point for Jamie Ryan. Great score. Tiernan Killeen over there. Great ball across the field towards Loftus again, and it's Sean Loftus who has it. Sean Loftus bearing down on goal. He's happy enough to take the point though. 2 points inside towards the full forward line. Sean Loftus has it. He's playing a fine game so far. He's looking for point number 3. Sean Loftus over the shoulder. Has it come inside? It sure has. 3 points. He tries to spin his man. The ball breaks inside towards Anthony Burns. Burnsy has the ball in his hand. Got the goal the last day for against Clarenbridge. He's got a point now. Good score by Anthony Burns. It's over. And Shane Morgan goes to the score for Loughrea. It's a super effort by Shane Morgan. It's straight between the posts. 19 minutes in. Great strike by Shane Morgan. It shows for Loughrea. As Shane Morgan takes the free for his side. He's got the distance, he's got the accuracy too. Great strike by Shane Morgan, and that puts his side to Jamie Ryan, who's in a standing position though, and the ball is taken by Sean Loftus, or Sean O'Hanlon I should say, and Sean O'Hanlon puts it straight between the posts. Jamie Ryan was Keary, and Brian Keary is surging forward from the corner or the wing back position. Brian Keary high, Brian Keary over the bar. Good score by Brian Keary. That's his first 9 points.
This should be a tap over.
9 points of 6. This would make it 10 points of 6. It is tapped between the post, and Tiernan Killeen with his second score of the day, and that he's got the accuracy too. That's 3 points for Shane Morgan from the place ball, and suddenly Loughrea, who were 6 points to 5 in front on 18 early points for Loughrea. Darren is in possession. He's going to go for point number 3, is he? Has he put it between the posts? Darren Shaughnessy, they're not quite sure. He's put it over the bar. That's 13 minutes play. The Turloughmore defender slips. It's going to be picked up by Darren Shaughnessy. He's bearing down in goal. He's coming inside his man. This to put 9 between them. He goes for the goal. It's gone. Save with the goal. Free in what are very, very difficult conditions here in Pearse Stadium for any free taker. Conor Walsh takes the free. He's got the distance. He's got the angle break. It's going to break inside towards Anthony Burns, who's out in front of his man. Anthony Burns is on the ground. The corner back is on the ground. They're being told to get up. They've slipped. The ball is going to be into the hand though of Darren Shaughnessy. The last play of the first half. Darren Shaughnessy is trying to get through his man. He's told to get up as well. There's a couple of players still haven't got up out. They're dancing there. It looks as if
Turloughmore might definitely.
Daniel Loftus and Anthony Burns just holding on to one another there. They're not getting
to know
one another. Daniel Loftus.
Turloughmore might definitely.
Daniel Loftus and Anthony Burns just holding on to one another there. They're not getting them. Two magnificent goal line interventions here as Jamie Ryan is in possession, and Jamie Ryan puts it over the bar. A second point for Jamie Ryan, but it's off the left hand side. Goes to the score for Turloughmore, and the team captain puts it over the bar. It's at 13 points to 8.
Yeah, needed that. Back to the 5 points.
Late as Conor Walsh puts over his third point of the day. We're back to 4 points. 13 points for Loughrea. 9 points for Turloughmore. So far, Jamie, he's going to go off the left-hand side, his favourite side. Jamie going for point number 3. Has he got the distance and the accuracy? He has. Great score by Jamie Ryan. It's his third. Kay McLean has the space to go for a score here now for Loughrea. Kay McLean off the left-hand side. Kay McLean over the bar. Great score by Kay McLean. 11 minutes into this. Yeah, 44 minutes in. He's into the play, and Tiernan Killeen puts it over the bar. And in these conditions, Cyril, and stress how difficult it is for players on both sides out here in this county semi-final. As Conor Walsh takes the free, to be great effort, it goes over the bar. It has gone over the bar. That's a great score by Conor Walsh here, possibly to bring it back to a 5-point ball game. As Conor takes the free for Turlough. Has he got the accuracy? He has got the accuracy. Good score by Conor. That's 5 frees for Conor. His third free in as many minutes. Conor Walsh lifts, bends and strikes, gets the ball in towards the goal. The distance is no problem, the accuracy is no problem. We're back to 4. He still has it. He's got 3 points. He's going for point number 4. Darren Shaughnessy puts it over the bar. It's a great score by Darren Shaughnessy, and as you said, Cyril, he's had a fine game. Points to 13. Conor Walsh takes the free for Turloughmore. Has he put it over the bar? He has put it just inside the post, and that's a pointed free for Turloughmore.
Just hanging in.
Turloughmore crowder Shane put it over the bar. Sean Lennon is winding up for a score. Sean Lennon, has he put it over the bar? Sean Lennon has put it over the bar. 17 points to 14. This free now for Turloughmore. As we said, he's got 7. Is this going to be point number 8? Has he got the accuracy from this free? He has got the accuracy. He's put it over the bar. We're back to put under pressure there. He does well to hold on to possession. He goes right across the field towards Kieran Hanrahan. Hanrahan has it now for Loughrea. Hanrahan soloing forward. The time is well up. Kieran Hanrahan goes for the score. It's launched in towards the goal. It should be Darrell Walsh's ball. That's the net, is it? It's a goal. It's a goal for Kieran Hanrahan. And Thomas are going to be in the county final as Darren Shaughnessy has possession over in the far side of the field. Darren Shaughnessy taking on his man. It's all over, and Loughrea are through to the county championship final. The county champions drive on in their quest for the 2 in a row. They're into the county final. They'll be playing St Thomas's in a couple of weeks' time. 117 to 15 points. In fairness, Loughrea got the lead early on. They were 4 up at half time. They stretched further in front in the second half. Deserving winners, Cyril. They're into the county final.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. They're only 4 up.